Happy time zone to you all, and welcome back to Scrub Central. My name is Velvet, and today we have some group Rambi action between BlueRoses and SkyyGoro. Now, let me hand you over to two people who are far more competent at knowing this game than I. We have Jim Jam, and we have Verdant Ash. How are you guys doing?
Doing pretty good. Ready to see another race between these two. Believe I commentated both of their first runs, so I'm excited to see how they'll do against each other here.
Yeah, I also know Sky pretty well from OT days, and I know Blue from doing tournament dev here. So I have a rooting interest in both sides.
The start looks a little gross. Not my favorite Kong start for sure.
It's the slowest Kongs in the game, and it's really frustrating to be able to like move around with them. So hopefully you find an early Kong quickly. Additionally, these moves are two of the worst moves in the game because Spring is skippable in basically all but one case, and that case is a really corner case bad check anyway. And Charge, not skippable for the most part, but there's a couple checks in the game that like really want it, and they're kind of out of the way too, including a few that are like actually jumped, like the Aztec Beetle Race itself. The item on top of that tower, not jumped, but you can cheese that with a rocket barrel anyway.
Yeah, I mean, most interesting is the fact that we're starting with two Diddy moves, and the little guy's nowhere to be seen here.
He's on the Caves Igloo on Chunky. We're gonna get triangle.
No, we have a 2-point caves. The
so
Rabbit
so
said.
one of those points is Diddy stuck in the igloo. It's fine.
Cave's gonna have like grab homing ammo, and we just never need to go in there.
I could see it. I could see it. It's not gonna happen, but I could see it. Beyond that, I mean, Isles routing-wise, these are also the 2 worst shockwaving Kongs. So, really want to make sure you're shockwaving with Lanky, because he's less time-consuming than Chunky. Not good, but less time-consuming. But we don't have any items that realistically change our route too much. Starting with vines does mean that the banana horde dirt is accessible, which does mean it's potentially worth going to the back of aisles. Doubly if you find a rainbow coin anywhere on your first entry point through. So maybe use that as like the last thing you do. I think even without coins, it's maybe worth it though. What do you think?
I think I only go there after level 1. Like at 4 points aisles, I don't like to play as much as just waiting a little bit more.
I guess for me it matters if you find anything on aisles to begin with too. Like if your aisles points start to diminish based on your early route regardless, then you know that's another thing to consider.
Yeah, looks like we have a level 2 forest.
Yep. Testing T2 and Kongs.
So we have a level 1 factory.
Looks like it. 10-point castle at level 7, still alive. The dream.
The dream.
Just a banana here. And with factory level 1, we're not seeing a point on aisles from either of our 2 lobbies either.
Yeah, unless we find punch on this dirt, maybe.
That could be a possibility. It looks like it was a banana medal in the prison. And then this is a rainbow coin. So we're definitely going back aisles now. Hondo P go back of aisles now. There are still 4 points up for offer, and you have vines, and you have money. It's just a choice here, I think. You gotta.
I am stubborn, and I usually will always wait till after the first level, but this is not a bad play.
I think the flexibility of when you have shockwave of like when you do back aisles matters. Definitely in our 4.5 season 4 stuff, like it's more like you can put it off until you can do everything at once, or at least have better check odds. But here I think it's just better overall to make sure
we actually find blast.
Ooh.
Yeah, in 4.5 or 4, like, we typically will only do this after we have family. Underground for 4 potions. Okay, that's a good scouring right there.
Underground checks are often very hard, and doubly so if for some reason... Oh, Chicken's got a potion. BlueRoses, go back! Thank you. If Castle ends up level 5 or above, we're gonna need a slam. It's gonna be pretty gross. FB, okay. So not immediately useful, but very good move in most cases.
We do have a tiny phase.
Yeah, we have tiny phase for K-roll, so that is going to be needed in almost all cases. Theoretically, if it was only for K-roll, we could use oranges instead, but we have to find those first. Mild divergence from our 2 runners. One of them is just heading right into factory, doing kind of what you would do here after a shorter aisle clear, and one of them picking up another rainbow coin here.
Tiny is in castle.
By Lanky. There's like 2. Okay, actually, I say 2 decent checks for Lanky, but again, if for some reason Castle is level 5, which by the way, this does kill our level 7 Castle Dream. We know that all our Kongs in the first 5 levels. If Castle's level 5, it's Blue Slam locked, and that could be really nasty. But this probably means it's level 3.
Yeah, we have the bean.
No, don't buy that. Let it rot there. Please. Don't. You're in a very important race. You can't afford to waste time buying the bean.
Yeah. Also, always feels weird doing factory, not being able to check block tower.
Oh yeah, no backflippers.
No
Oh,
backflippers.
That's a good
Blue?
potion. What's this? I'll trust your color vision. Uh-oh. Sky, no! Back up, Sky! Oh! No, please. Sky, please. Oh! No,
Yes.
no ammo. This is why maybe... Oh, God. The worst part about this is that, there's nothing in the game that auto-refills that.
Except for
You have to
fairies.
Well, yes, but unfortunately you can't take a picture without the camera film anyway. So Sky is gonna have to tap into his deep knowledge of Donkey Kong 64.
I want to say
find
that there's
some of our hidden films somewhere.
bullish R&D hint in the R&D area is an all-time classic hint.
That's a very classic DK64 LOL moment.
If memory serves, there should be some
Blue Rose,
film.
please. Okay.
It is great, and she gets it. There is some film by number game, if my memory serves correctly, but it's just so obscure information. Like, I cannot tell you the last time I had to grab it.
No, it's partially the last time is basically kind of a never for us because we focus on making sure the fairies refill us often. Forest Tiny Meadow Way of the Horde is still bad, by the way. I know that Scrubs has better, in air quotes, medals than some current seasons, but even at 35, I hate to tell you, Forest Tiny Meadow, still bad.
It's not too bad after he found Feather, though. To be fair.
That's true. It is actually free with Feather, so...
Looks like Chunky buys a key here from Candy.
It's not key 2, we know, and it's 8 coins. Well, there are 5 chunky coins down by the 1 warp over there. You can go get Sky.
Yep, and I believe Blue should have enough just from the double rainbow coin here.
Yes, that extra rainbow coin at the back of Isles did definitely help.
Exactly
just
enough.
Holy C4. Look at that.
E4.
Hey, so we have 2 guns really early in unlocked areas. Check Legends, anyone?
I mean, we have a 7-point forest. There's a lot of stuff that could be there.
So true. Too true.
I am a big proponent in buying every GB and blueprint early that you can. So for Blue, I would have liked to see that blueprint buy.
In Scrubs, I definitely think in these early levels it's worth it, but blueprints are a little bit more questionable because you get done so quickly on GBs. Also, nice climb from Sky. Well done.
Very nicely done from Sky.
We have a trick in DK64 that allows us to essentially animation cancel our attacks and keep climbing slopes. It is a difficult trick in all cases because every Kong has a different muscle memory order you have to do it in. But overall, some Kongs have easier times than others. Chunky and Diddy are particularly very good at it. Lanky is bad. let's just be real. Lanky's bad at it. His timing is atrocious.
Lanky is still easier than DK though. DK is way worse.
Yeah. You're very right. 100%. 100%.
Okay, Sky is going to be picking up key 4 here. It's still 2-gun lead for Blue here, which is very strong start.
Interestingly enough, this grape shooter puts factory Lanky medal in logic.
Yes. Everyone gets 1 fall off prod, you know. But it's a very difficult area.
I see we're turning into Larock today, and I'm okay with that. Everyone gets one.
Nah, these are it's scrubs for a reason. They can get 2 if they really want.
That's fair. Sprint.
Yep. Sprint.
This is where normally in commentary I would put on my rabbit face, but unfortunately, his race check has been turned off. Making sprint kind of a bad move in Scrubs, if I'm being so real with you. Which is funny because I've seen it be required a strong number of times.
Yeah, I mean, they already checked the prison, which was nothing, so, like, the only thing really left, I guess, is sprint cabin.
And sprint minigames.
Oh, and the lanky maws. Which could be one of the potions. Sprint plus grape. If we just find trombone, Tiny could just be on that lanky underground, maybe.
That's possible. Ooh. Yeah, because we already have vines, too. Vines. There's some film here! Let's go!
Let's go!
Nice
Will he
little
go back
knowledge by
for it,
Sky.
though?
Oh, he's right there. He's right over here.
Oh, okay.
Some advice for people taking pictures on this ferry. Don't walk down the stairs. You really want your distance from this stupid lady. Yeah.
I tend to find that she's either top stairs or bottom stairs, and you just have to go to the opposite. It's just obnoxious either way. But yes, if you're getting... if you have that sort of... if you have to take pictures of fairies, rather, you need the distance. It makes it so much easier. Up close is just so much more difficult. They move too fast.
So, interestingly enough, BlueRose skipped both the factory lanky metal and the splat at the top of factory. They got the hint at the top of prod and then just left. And I think
they did get lanky metal.
They did get lanky metal? I didn't see lanky metal.
Yeah.
They shot the balloon that should have been 33. Or maybe it was 38. Okay.
It was, yeah, they had it. It was metal.
Okay. Well then just the spot then. Not a huge loss, but it is a Sphere Zero check in these settings, so you have to be able to see it.
But Sky didn't climb prod at all, so equal footing here for sure.
True. Owl Tree is currently open, so that crate and spot should have something easily. Yeah,
I also just don't hate a mushroom climb when you have Chunky. Get that medal.
Oh, I think you have to. I think you have to climb mushroom in Scrubs. Right now, we know that something is in testing for Kitu and Kongs. So Kitu's probably just inside Owl Tree, but you know, you could see something like Lanky Metal be it, and you know, you really like to just sort of do the whole mushroom, get knowledge about things.
Yeah, I believe it's probably our grape shooter to 2 Kongs. Thanks, Sky got the confirmation on that. I wasn't paying that close attention.
I didn't see it, is the thing. That's my only concern. I didn't see the check mark, but maybe chat can tell us if the check mark came out.
And it is barrel throwing on this the shop here. Just slowly getting all the basic moves down. With a slightly nasty cop placement on this way to Owl Tree.
I do think we were hoping possibly to have seen diving there, because, you know, finding diving is always very important in these seeds. But alas, it is still protected in these first 3 levels, so we should be able to find it without too much issue. Just a rainbow coin here on the splat.
I mean, we need the money, it's fine.
Probably a key right here, right? I assume? No.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
Storage and arcade?
That's
Sprint. Was that Sprint? Yeah.
Yeah, it's tiny on the underground Sprint game.
I'm so good at reading these seeds. I saw Ash roll this one. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be some nasty stuff. Just piecing it together real fast.
You assume the worst and you'll be rewarded. So it makes perfect sense. I do love that we're getting the C. I think something I haven't seen in a long time on Restream. Runners using the B attacks for extra movement as opposed to just spamming long jump. Long jump is definitely faster, but it's more fun to hear Lanky go whoop 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 whoop.
Also, for any newcomers, that is also a very nice jump up to the middle mushroom from Blue here.
Found Key 2 located. It's in Lanky Attic.
Key 2 Lanky Attic.
We just got home in.
Oh, did I miss an inside hint? Okay.
I don't think we have an inside hint, but because Key 2 has to be found in the first 2 levels, and there's 1 remaining check in Factory as it currently lands, seeing homing in level 2 is a very clear indicator that we're looking for the grape and homing check. So I think there's a small chance we find something else on that check, but I think there's almost 0 chance we don't find something on that check towards Key 2.
That is very fair. Factory shops to Key 4. Wow, that's crazy.
I didn't know that Key 4 was in the path to Key 4. Did you?
Big if true.
Big if true.
And no way to do the lanky checks up here yet. No real skip to get up there either.
Well, I was also considering the Isles Cage pike, because no one's peeked that on stream yet.
No, Sky has, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, they did? Oh, okay. 'Cause I didn't see that.
It was a GB. Because they had the grape to 2 Kongs, so they just ripped that immediately. Because they checked level 2 first. Oh, Rainbow Coin? My bad.
So Sky skipped Attic.
Yeah. Not for too long, though. You can't... He's running out of checks in the game. And once he climbs Mushroom,
Yeah.
he's probably going to be back.
I mean, he's gonna have to climb Mushroom, I think. I mean, not logically. Or actually, logically, yes. Physically, no. But he probably is going to after he gets this.
Yeah.
4 shops path to freeing Kongs. That's barrels. Unless we find pineapple somehow and it's funky. Realistically, we should hit pause right now and check, right? Because we'll know.
Yes. It is very likely barrels, but man, it's really hard to place that much trust. That is one of the good things about Scrubs, is that you do have the dim tints, so you can actually verify.
Hopefully we'll see one of our runners peek that.
Looks like Sky is going back to factory.
Okay.
Guess he remembered prod.
Or factory boss, maybe? I admit to being a little confused.
Yeah.
What are we thinking here,
But
Sky? Down to Storage Arcade.
there's the storage and arcade at free Kongs, but you've already done all the checks here. So yeah, right back to prod. And we're seeing attic on blue's side, it looks like.
Yeah, I think Blue's got the goods. Seeing homing is a really big indicator. I mean, there's just also not that many group checks in general that could have been available, but getting homing is a big sign.
Yep, there's our key too.
Now, I don't know about you, I'm hoping to not see Castle until level 5, personally, because I think it would be fun. But
it's kind of mean, but I agree.
The game is looking like it's trying to give us Tiny early now, though, with Force Tiny Metal and all these hints towards where Tiny probably is with this free Kong's path. So I'm expecting it in level 3, but I'm hoping level 5, because Blue Slam will be hysterical with 4 potions in Castle Underground.
I mean, all fun and games until you have both slams and a level 5 castle.
Oof. Could you imagine? It's slam on the lanky underground sprint check. So you get a free Kongs for Tiny on one of the the greenhouse, because the second slam is also locked by slam. So that slam.
Because the second slam is Lanky Dungeon.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it is just level 3. I also
Unfortunate.
He's 6'8", Tiny, and Diddy, and free Kongs. Okay, well, that's a lot of information about Featherbow. Tiny phase is guaranteed with Featherbow, so that on itself is fine. Key 6, this is our first Key 6 hint. Key 8 could just be for Helm, because we do have a Tiny Helm, so it could be like a shooting minigame, so we'll keep an eye on it, but it could be answered. And then Diddy phase and Kongs, so that's interesting.
I find it interesting that Sky is doing Chunky Metal. I mean, it is in Logic. There is exactly 35, I believe. Year 0 Chunky CBs.
20 on the thing, 5 there, 5 there, 5 there. There's actually 45.
45, okay.
Yep. 10 on the pole to the left of Warp 1 at the entry. 5 on both Warp 1
I was
pads.
forgetting Warp 1s, yeah.
Yeah. 5 on the Warp 3 pad that's next to Snide, and then 20 on top of production. 45.
Gotcha. I somehow remembered the Snide 5 before the 1-5. It's just how monkey brain works sometimes, I guess.
I honestly think that one is kind of more memorable in a weird way. Cause like it's like so out of the way, and if no one wants to go grab it, but sometimes you're forced to.
Yeah. We are getting a look at the production Kasplat that Blue skipped earlier. This could be big for Sky if it's something, you know, big. Fortunately, just the blueprint.
Level 3 is Castle.
Yes, level 3 castle.
I was gonna say, don't get copped, Sky, but in truth, I think Sky might have wanted to cop there.
I mean, it's pretty much equal distance either way.
I think the portal was right next to the 1 warp, and I think... Oh no, maybe Sky hasn't tagged 1 warp yet, though.
Yeah. Happens to eat. Well, it is just, it is just vanilla entrances and scrubs, so... And we did have a cabins to 8, which takes away 1 more point from being able to be the rabbit. We have
It'll be
one
okay.
more chance in caves.
One chance to see, one dream to see a rabbit on the screen here again. If not, then it'll have to be next time. Sky is gonna catch up here and get the feather bow, but this does mean that Sky's basically gonna check this mushroom and then the attic. So hopefully Sky.
Also,
picks up
we
on
just
the
saw.
key too.
We did just see Blue pause, and we did get confirmation that it is barrel throwing as our Forest Shops potion, the free Kong.
Okay. So feather's gonna be the free Kong some other way.
Yes. The real question is.
That's diving.
That's probably diving.
And is that diving to 8? Is it because surroundings the 8? Is it just diving to 8 this seed? If so, ooh, stinky galleon, poo poo.
I mean, there are 4 points. One of the things that I see Blue doing here, and I'm guilty of this as well, is that after finding Sprint, forgetting that you have Sprint in this room in particular. It is orange throwing.
It's guaranteed oranges to 8, which means our cabins to 8 is either saxophone or guitar and rocket barrel locked. Now, you don't logically need rocket barrel to do that check. You can just backflip up. But we now know for pretty much certain that that's the check. There is one other possibility in Japes, but if you have saxophone,
That's an either or, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And plus we have a cabins to 8 as well, so it's probably much more likely.
Wait, but it could be cabins. It could be Diddy lower cabin for saxophone. Maybe it's both.
Or imagine this world. Imagine this world. It's saxophone in the hive to then do guitar on Tiny's cabin. Think about it.
I want to get off stream at some point today, Ash, okay?
You don't want to be here with me forever? I thought we were having fun here.
I mean, we already found the beans, so the bean blitz is done.
My greatest joy and my greatest regret combined in one. I created that setting string for haha funnies and big fun with friends, and then it's forever been a albatross around my neck. I have to.
This is the cross you have to bear.
Yeah. No potion on a splat here in underground makes a lot of these underground potion scourings way scarier.
But we do find another key right on a shop.
Is this key 5? Has to be, right? 7, okay.
Key 7. Yeah. Neither one has a hint so far, so.
Yeah, for some reason I thought we had seen a key 7 hint, but no we haven't.
Castle Lanky Metal, really easy, honestly. We will see that pretty shortly on Blue's end, as Sky catches up on this mushroom climb.
What's really interesting is that right now, the only underground check that we can do is, besides the Kasplat that we're gonna kill here in a second down there, is the one that we think has Tiny, in a region that has 4 scouring potions.
Yeah. I mean, it is one of the things where we technically need Trombone for that check, but everyone knows how to jump that gap. Especially with Sprint.
Yeah.
Outskirts to 6.
Interesting.
Ooh, is it a gun mini game? Featherbed locking diving's interesting. I was thinking of two-door ship being sniper way of the horde. Okay, we're cooking.
Hold on.
Oh wait, we also have this crate.
What hint was that for? That
Castle
was a
Lanky
confirmed
Metal
hint.
Off. Yes.
Oh no. So we don't even know the paths. Ew.
Lanky Tower looking kind of nice.
Yeah, well, we can't even do it right now because we don't have balloon.
True. But we are seeing Blue take a peek into the mausoleums. I kind of wonder if she will peek Tiny's while she's here.
If you get Tiny, you probably should peek it. Never seen that cutscene before in my life. Actually. Even when I did this check in Scrubs practice, and yes, this one came up multiple times in Scrubs practice, and she's not here!
Not here? What?
Is she on the lanky tower, and it's a sprint minigame on tower?
Has to be.
No! I rolled a banger. Certified banger, bro. Holy!
I stand by my
Kasplat-
Rage Room comment.
The Kasplat didn't have anything. So we have 4 potions in Underground, and we can do exactly 0 of them. GMI 1 potion. Okay, that's homing.
That's homing. We're done with GMI.
Oh my gosh. Boss? Oh my god, is it Balloon? Boss? Kongs? Show me Balloon.
God damn it, Ash! So, suddenly, somehow, like, Blue's almost a full level ahead, and somehow I'm enjoying Sky's position more here? This is insanity.
If Blue has the same thought, she's checking Castle Boss, which means she'll probably check Forest Boss eventually.
Jesus Christ. And then it's Tiny Lock Castle Boss, so she knows that Tiny has to be in this level or before. Or, yeah, it has to be obtainable.
We also know that from SLO too, yeah, and also Shibuhin.
Yeah.
I also want to say I have rolled 2 seeds for Scrubs tournament so far, and both of them have had a required boss. One of them was a required Mad Jack that both runners tried to skip with Twirless for a while. That was fun.
You really should have let me cook this seed. That could have spared these runners agony. This is Ash, this is Rambi bracket. These are the babies of the of our community.
They gotta learn sometime. Balloon? I mean, I think it has to be, but Balloon?
I think it has to be.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And Blue is understandably very lost right now. I know I would be. There's just no info on this balloon.
Something all seeds can sub 4. In Donkey Kong 64, I think the adage is all seeds can sub 3, but even that's not true because sometimes BLZRs and other seeds can go atrociously. So yeah, and then you know what? All seeds can sub 4. I'm into it. and then we will prove that that's not true as well. Oh baby, this is a time.
Just you.
Sky still doesn't know about Key 2.
Yeah, just you wait until someone starts trying to raise hell seeds. Then it's all seeds can sub 10.
My god. I don't want to try and race a hell mode. That's terrifying. The last time I played with Water is Lava, I uncovered a game-breaking vanilla glitch, essentially. Vanilla with air quotes. I died from dying in water damage underwater while inside a barrel, and so when I came out of the barrel, the game just said no and just stopped working.
I mean, this is you we're talking about, so I really just shouldn't be shocked that you're breaking stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, Sky finally getting his key 2 here, it looks like. Blue chasing Chunky Metal and clearing out Factory fully. I don't hate this.
I'm pretty sure Water is Lava's turned on in hell mode.
It is, that's why it's called hell mode. Everything's on fire.
Skye with the classic donker move of expressing my frustration by shooting the item I just got. Also, a classic OOT move.
And Blue just, I imagine, just trying to think of what check she has left. Which is like the 2 bosses, and I think she's forgetting that she even has the production Kasplat.
Yeah, it's Prod Kasplat, Factory Boss, Galleon Boss. Or sorry, Forest Boss, sorry, not Galleon Boss.
Galleon Boss goes hard here as a read without diving, but you know, I gotta let you cook. It's your seed.
Galleon Boss for Peanuts. Smile. Featherlock's diving, Galleon Boss, diving locked, Peanuts. And it's on Lighthouse side, so Coconut can ruin another seed.
It's really unfortunate that it's SLO.
Okay, wait, this check also kind of funny. No, nothing up here because it's only to Kongs, but still.
No, but this could have been one of the other Kongs, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's a good check. Get copped! Caught!
Caught. What? I think Blue's just looking for the factory boss portal. But I guess is in R&D?
No.
No.
Factory boss portal is in storage and arcade by the arcade cabinet.
Yeah. And Blue just forgetting to hit both warps. This feels so bad.
Yeah. Blue was definitely ahead before, and like obviously has still cleared castle where Skye has not. So there is still some time for Skye to make up, but the time is bleeding. Like Skye is progressing, and Blue is looking for the answer, which was the inverse of how we had it earlier.
Just you wait. There's gonna be like Diddy Kong on factory boss.
If that happens, I will laugh even harder than I laughed about like 5 minutes ago. Blue alta tweeted twice, yeah. But unfortunately, these newbies don't know what an alta tweet is. Noted streamer, runner, personal friend of the show, Alta Biscuit, is known for, I guess, tweeting, but blue skying, however we call those posts now. Funny things that happen in DK seeds that have become rules of things you probably shouldn't do that we call alta tweets. Things like forgetting to check your checks on aisles with a LeBron getting mad at J.R. Smith meme. All kinds of things like that. So, that is alta tweets, and not touching your warp pads and then trying to warp with them and going, why can't I warp? Big alta tweet. I forget which number it is. Do you know which number it is?
I do not. I actually have never actually read any of the alta tweets. I just know about them. So.
Ooh, here we go. On the wiki, there's an alta tweet thing. Glossary
Yeah.
section.
There's just no hint that helps here. Like, Blue just having to remember that she didn't check the forest boss.
Well, there is a hint that helps here. It's the barrel to Kongs. But
You're so right, and that's so disgusting.
yep. It's pretty bad. Blue back to castle. No answers here for you, I'm afraid.
She might be thinking about the dirt on the top of castle.
Yeah, that's another check we haven't seen yet.
We had to climb it anyway for Linky Tower, so I don't necessarily hate routing this in first, but it is a bit of time bleed just from...
It's not the worst outcome you could end up with, certainly. Like you're gonna walk up this way and hit the 5 warp regardless, so that when you come back in, you're gonna hit the 5 warp. So you're only missing like maybe 30-45 seconds of time. But the worst thing that could happen here is to find another potion here that's not gonna help answer the question.
You could always find
Imagine,
diving
like,
and get the hint in key 4, maybe, or in level 4.
Diving is, I think almost certainly now locked by Featherbow in some capacity. Probably on Forest Tiny Metal is my guess.
Ooh, that does cook pretty well. Even in Blue's position, though, I don't hate just peeking in level 5 and seeing if that doesn't give you any information.
That is a big thing that I think all Scrubs players should recognize. With Dose Doors and SLO, a lot of players were talking about how, oh, my Kong hints and things aren't available, but they would get key 5 and then just not want to touch keys at level 6 and 7. If you can read without it, then perfectly good. But if you need extra information, going to head to other levels. Oh god, oh no, oh god.
What is it?
It's
okay. Gone? Okay. It's
you do
needed,
need that one.
but there's no checks.
And there's no bait. So that's actually kind of the perfect outcome for Rose here. She's gonna think about it for a second here, go, any gone checks? Realize, no gone checks, and then have to talk about what's left, which is essentially Forest Boss. It's only one.
Yeah. But, and just double checking the good old hint book. I mean, if it was one of the season 4 seeds and we had the surroundings to 8, I would have 100% put this on like Gone potentially, assuming the helm was still deactivated, helm warp heads.
So interesting routing. Skye is climbing the castle before getting Lanky Metal, which does mean he's gonna have to warp back up here afterwards to get Tiny. I think we might not have a single Kong found in 45 minutes.
I believe it. I do think. Yeah, Blue just doesn't have any information.
There is a balloon inside Lanky Tower. Oh, if Skye went in right now to Lanky Tower and shot the balloon there, he's a god. Like actually, if you make that move, if you do that right here, you're a god in my mind. Do it. Do it for the fans, bro. Come on.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out where he's going.
It's a hard read to make that you're gonna get sniper for some reason, you know. So but I was honestly impressed with the concept.
Yes.
Good work, Pike. that was a cool routing optimization. There's no chance you do it because I think your brain is always thinking it's just on the underground sprint, but no dice here today. Yeah. Oh, also, double extra funny story, Jim Jam.
Sure.
Do you remember earlier when you were like, I'm so good at reading these seeds? It was a melon.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel during our actual races, too. I'm like, oh my god, I have these reads down pat, and it gives me a medal or something.
I have had that feeling, too. It's you're like, it's gotta be this, and then you get something else, you're like, and you just die a little bit inside.
Dude, this game will build your confidence up just to shatter it 2 minutes later. Like, every time.
100%. Some days, I feel like I'm playing, like, out of my god darn mind, you know? Like, I feel like I'm just, like, so goated with the sauce. And then, I'll enter a blast course, and Jim Jam will die, like, 5 times.
Yeah, you always sacrifice me. That is...
It's not sacrifice! I always try my best! I'm just bad at it, bro!
I mean, you can pick anyone else. No, always the Jim Jam.
Well, to be fair, you are warned. You're given a big Jim Jam. Watch out!
We do see Blue find the boss, though. So,
yes. This
is actually not looking like an even race. I think any advantage is kind of equalized out.
Yeah, Scott, which kind of is what we want, right? Like, we want the closest race possible. Scott's gonna finish doing Underground here. Blue's gonna get Balloon here after the second phase. And, we should be basically on top of each other. I think Blue has had more time to think about where Tiny is, and so we'll be running right there. Skye will have to, piece that together. Also, don't die, Blue. I'm begging you.
Successfully beat the first boss of the game. Sometimes the barrel can be a little tricky.
Yeah.
Like if you angle...
If you're standing on it, you won't be able to grab it again because it won't spawn.
Yeah, there's that, and then you also have I've seen a lot of scrub players angle Armadillo weird, and then it's sort of, how do you actually hit his hitbox with the barrel? But that is balloon for blue. We see her immediately rushing back the castle. Imagine she's just going to be rushing immediately to the Lanky Tower.
Yeah, I think basically right now, having seen now all this, blue is going to be about a minute ahead of Skye. Because blue is now on the way up to it. Skye has to do underground. Will probably do the check that he thinks has tiny. It won't have it. He'll go home and then realize what's going on. So yeah, maybe about a minute.
Sniper being Woth is always the scariest sight. I know it's only for tiny, but it never feels good. Also, so weird to enter Lanky Tower and not have an instrument to just kill everything. Have to do it with your own hands. Crazy work.
Oh, Skye says, nah, I'm not even gonna do the underground one. Does Skye have the hard read? That would be crazy if Skye has the hard read that it's just in tower.
But you still have 4 potions in underground. I still don't like skipping it.
Yeah, I think you can. And I don't think you can, or at least you shouldn't.
Blue not even peeking this barrel. She's just full sending it, and rightfully so. It is Tiny Kong. And it is the sprint minigame. Another reason I don't like skipping Lanky Mausoleum here is just because it's fast check. Even if it was, say, a golden banana and not what you're looking for, it's a pretty quick one. We know that it's just a melon and it's actually a waste of time here, but, like, he doesn't, and you should just kind of do it. We do see...
Blue Rose has tiny and is running right back to do a bunch of feather checks. This fairy is a good shout. The hinted forest medal is obviously important. What is that? Is that diving right there? Ooh.
Might be diving right there. I think it's white. But yeah, this fairy escaped containment, and whenever it leaves that little cage, it's just the most obnoxious thing to hit. Yep, that's our diving in lobby.
Also, SKP, secure, contain, protect. Boss, the fairy has escaped containment.
I mean, checking mushroom insides here makes sense if you forget that you have homing ammo here. Honestly, I never remember where I get homing ammo because it's just such a do-nothing move most of the time. But I can't really fault.
Yeah, I think in this seed I would remember is because like it gave P2 specifically, but yeah.
Yeah.
SCP fairy, yeah. SKP is containment in this universe. Alright, well they got a tiny metal. I'm gonna let you yap a bit because I want to quickly go to the bathroom.
Do a thing. I'm a little shocked by the CVs that Blue is remembering here. But this is 18. If she remembers that there's actually exactly 17 in the moat around Mills for the remaining to hit that 35, it'll be kind of impressive. I'm more shocked that she wasn't just going for the balloons by Mills or on the good old mushroom mid. But looks like she's doing this, and this is exactly 35. So good memory of these locations. We do see Sky getting tiny. He has feather. He knows the hint for far as tiny metal. I think he just needs a second to kind of piece it together. Both balloons are kind of out of the way. The mushroom one you can actually kind of hit by the 3-pad. You can climb up one of the mushrooms there to get high enough to snipe the one balloon. But you are right. But the ape and owl tree is also kind of out of the way. It is primate punch on the forest tiny metal. So many punch checks in this game. There's 2 right in this lobby. Cave's level 4. I did not see that hint because I was marking down stuff. But I would have really liked to see Blue check that lobby splat. Meanwhile, Sky going back for this good old moss check. It was Castle Chops to 7? Cool. Then we already kind of knew that. Sky not even doing the jump across. He doesn't need the bananas. He is now locked in. We just see Blue kind of clearing out caves. You really don't want to do much here, though. Your only real info is at cabins to 8, and you don't have guitar or sax. I wouldn't hate seeing her just check everything that's super fast, like shops and like a splats, and grab the hints and leave. We see Sky going back to forest. He knows that feather should be to a bunch of stuff. Looks GB count wise, like they're still even. We've got 13 on both sides. Blueprint wise, though, it looks like Blue has 4, while Sky has 7. Sky actually has a decent lead on GBs here as well, but it's just a little bit behind on progression to make up for it. Going for lanky metal here is rough. You don't want to shoot the balloon from up here. You want to drop down to shoot it. Yeah, it's a classic case of one player ahead of progression, the other player head on GBs. So it makes a good race. Yeah, I agree. Why use balloon when you know how to flip up here? I do things in logic. Very nice skip. And we see mill levers wave the horde. We actually will need our grab. This guy just finishing up mills himself. Blue is definitely clearing caves out a lot more than I would. Because you have 1 point here. There's no need to do all these slow checks. Boss portal on the rotating cabin, so no need to go up there. It looks like Sky is actually finishing his medal by opening up the first gate here. This is only 4 CBs. The 5th is actually behind the pineapple gate. Nothing on the tomato. Still clearing out the metal here. And just a bit too thorough for my tastes. Are we going to get Hunky-less? Hunky-less would be crazy. No Hunky-less, looks like she just wants the chunky metal as well. Doing all of Cave CBs. This is a skill that these runners will be picking up as they get better, is just knowing when to prioritize, when to deeper clear levels, but when a level only has one available thing, it just doesn't make sense to do this. We do get the hint for Chunky Crypt. We still need our punch, not our punch, our pineapple for that. Skye going back into castle here. He does not have punch nor diving. He's trying to chase feather. Looks like he's going for tiny metal. Is it Spear Zero? Not the worst thing in the world to do. We got a big factory color banana hands. The 6'8" tiny Diddy. I am wondering if it's just for tiny metal. Forget if Tiny's metal is Sphere Zero or not with Prod on and 35 only. If Blue wants to finish up Lanky Metal, there is the balloon pad here. Could be Sphere Zero. Let me think. There's 20 on top Prod, 5 by Funky, 5 in Arcade for 30, and 10 going up to testing. Yeah, there's 40 available Sphere Zero. Just check the calculator. I just thought about it, yeah. Yeah, there's 40 CBs available for 0. As far as this goes, though, Blue just buying up a bunch of blueprints, closing in that GB lead. It is now still 13 and 7 for Skye, and Blue has 15 and 5. So GB lead is now completely gone for Skye, as he still needs to find both diving and do a forest. Tiny metal, we do see this gap widening a bit further and further here.
I am back. There are, in fact, 60 color bananas for Tiny in Factory. 20 on top of the, that are Sphere Zero. 20 on top of Prod. 10 on the, window on the pole that leads from the lobby down to the, production area. 10 on the way up into testing. 5 on the, portal area out in front of the, dartboard. 5 on the portal area in front of arcade, and 10 more on the way towards the portal area in R&D for 60.
Gosh, and we have tunnels 6'8" Tiny Diddy as well.
6'8" Tiny Diddy. You mean various Aztec? Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So there should be at this point no, unless it's Donkey Metal.
Could be Donkey Metal. Could it be
Donkey Metal? Oh no, Donkey Metal is. Oh, but Donkey Metal needs either SK or. Okay,
Coconut.
Here's my thought. Ready? Various Aztec Tunnels has Strong Kong. Strong Kong locks Coconut Gun on Donkey Metal in Factory. Strong Coconut Metal and Diving from the Feather combine to help with 6'8" Tiny and Diddy in some capacity.
Yeah, I am wondering where they're missing a Kong.
Wait, is Key 6 on Mechfish?
Key 6 is on Mechfish.
Key 6 is on Shipwrecked Outskirts. We know it's diving lock, but we keep seeing this Diddy path connected to Key 6. That makes me feel like it's Rocket Barrel, no?
It's hard to say, because what if they just lead to Trombone? And Trombone to 6? No, that doesn't make sense.
Trombone to 6 for what? What Shipwrecked Outskirts check meets Trombone?
I am thinking, okay? It takes time to eliminate things.
So, the only one I'm thinking is otherwise possible is Mini Monkey, because it does say Tiny in there as well, and now we have another Tiny hint that's not related to Feather. Like a couple other ones here. So Mini Monkey is on this path too, right?
Yeah, I mean, an interesting fact is that we do have DK Mill Lovers Wath, and that was a yellow potion. I'm thinking that might be our coconut. Which could add up to being Donkey Metal and Factory for maybe Strong Kong there.
Various Aztec tunnels, huh? What if it's Strong Kong?
Strong Kong, what, Factory Color Bananas for Strong Kong and Tunnels for like Grab for Coconut?
Grab in Various Aztec tunnels for Strong Kong on Mill Lovers, for Coconut on DK Metal in Factory.
That's also gross. Yeah.
That's my cook.
I mean, it looks like we're just doing Tiny Metal in Factory now. Blue knows that she's missing a Kong, so she doesn't want to push into level 5 yet. Knowing that she has to...
Reasonable.
Yeah. Just following the SLO formula makes a ton of sense.
Unless...
Sky just...
Unless level 5 is caves, and there's a Kong.
No,
in
level 4 is
lobby
caves.
5. Oh, okay, never mind. Level 4 is caves. Is there any other lobby checks that can be done right now?
Yes, Blue did not do the... Level 5 was Aztec.
Oh.
Blue did not do the Kasplat in Caves lobby, which can be done right now, because Forest Tiny Metal was Punch.
That's a pretty suspicious one.
We do have Chunky Crypt Wave of the Horde, but we don't have Pineapple for it. Likewise, we don't have an instrument to do Shed. I don't see
Honestly,
a way to do...
Chunky Crypt Way of the Horde with Punch being behind further below that Forest Tiny Metal tracks quite well. If it locks, if Punch locks Pineapple, then Featherbow... Actually, Punch has to lock Pineapple. No it doesn't. No it doesn't, because Featherbow is still required for that regardless. Is there any other way to get... Hold on. 17... No, but Feather locks diving. Okay, so Feather always locks Forest Tiny Metal. So that's fine. So it is behind Punch.
Yep, and happy 1 hour, by the way.
1 hour. Awesome. So we're going to say thank you to our 2 runners who are putting themselves out there. It's never easy to be on every stream. Obviously, you're subjecting yourself to the scrutiny of us for entertainment purposes. So thank you so much again to Sky and Blue for agreeing to be on Restream. Thank you to our Restreamer today, Velvet, for helping us put on this show. Our trackers, also Velvet, and Kameko Sky for helping keep all the information on screen for our dear viewers. Speaking of our dear viewers, thanks so much to all of you, our dear viewers, for watching this right now, either here on Twitch at twitch.tv/ScrubCentral or on YouTube at Scrub Central. And of course, thank you to my co-commentator, Jim Jam, for putting up with my nonsense and this awful seed I've made us sit through and play or watch. Always fun.
Always fun, especially when you throw Diddy in the museum, just really hiding out here. Thank you, Verdant Ash. Always appreciate.
2x barrels required for comms, Smile.
Yep, if you didn't figure out that James Boss or Dilla was the reason barrels was needed, you definitely do now. Very easy to forget sometimes that what boss you faced for the potion.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is Diddy. That is the fourth Kong. For Blue. Now there should be no real reservations to going right to Aztec. Clearing that out a bit.
Blue might be checking some more castle here, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Sky is just forgetting a feather check. I need to reference Flash. This happened to Flash and in our testing. Flash spent a while looking for. I think it was exactly diving in fact on that ferry and had to FF the seed because they just didn't remember that check existed. So it is unfortunately a pretty nasty check. It's not easy to remember that it's there, and if you forget, it really gets memory hold because you just kind of like walk by it / don't even think about it. So hopefully Sky can pick it up and remember to keep moving forward.
One of the interesting things with Sky right now is that he does know that Forest Tiny Metal is Wath and still has not gone back to do it for his punch, which is actually saving him some extra checks here.
Unfortunately, if I guess our hope is that when Sky goes back to Forest, he does the lobby check before going in to get Tiny's medal, because if it happens, then that's great, and we're actually spared a whole lot of punch checks that otherwise would just be looking for diving. If not, then Sky has to backtrack through all the areas that Sky's going right now, just to try and hopefully find it.
Yeah, Sky thinking he just missed something, so he's just double checking everything. Really hard to blame him for that.
Agree. And Blue is going back into factory for some reason. Not sure what we're aiming for here.
Yeah, I mean, in Blue's position, I would just love to go into that level 5 Aztec. There's 4 points there. We have 2 things
There's
on.
New hints there is a really big
New hints
indicator as
there.
well.
And we're just kind of waiting to kind of see where. Because even collecting these coins, you're already at 25. There's just no real need. Just the GB on the storage and arcade bit here. We did see Sky do this earlier. Looks like it's time for Blue to kick slide up here.
This is hilariously, I think, in my opinion, the only slope in the game that I prefer to attack cancel than tiny kick slide up.
I full agree. Whenever I try to tiny kick slide up this, I always just tend to get kind of glitch in and just slide down. Just the Diddy cartwheel up and attack cancel always flies by for me.
Yeah, Diddy's is definitely easiest here for sure, in my opinion.
But other people comment that they like to do it chunky, which is also a very bad play. And there is DK on the dirt.
Oh, that's why we're back in here. Unfortunately, on Restream, it was a little dark. We weren't able to peek it, but I suspect that maybe Blue did peek that.
Yep, so we are down to...
answered.
All our Kongs answered. 6-7 minutes in.
There we go.
And there's Blue picking up the bigger pickup. Third melon, obviously
Third melon,
more important
way
than...
the horde, needed for the game. Haha, funny. Have to have it. Anyway, I also remembered our runners are looking for that factory metal hint here. I'm very confident with the way it's hinted. It's on donkeys, so we're gonna see it here pretty soon. The thing is, with no coconut, you can get exactly 35 by getting the 5 packs here in the crusher. You need all 3 of them. So it's interesting because I know that we're comfortable trying to get through the crusher, but yeah, there it is.
Yeah. But this does...
third melon would have helped there, usually, but it's, I think Blue had already taken damage.
This is just strategic death warping so that she can get all these CBs as she makes her way down the prod. Blue is truly just big-brained and has this all routed out.
Wait a minute, we have Blast. How many are in the Blast course again?
10.
Is there really only 10 in the Blast course? I thought it was 15. 20? It's 20, yeah, okay. So actually, SK is not, SK's not locking this, is it?
No, it could be Diddy's medal too. Diddy's medal's always free. I also don't hate just...
Diddy's medal is free because you can climb production.
Also spring with testing.
Oh yeah, we have spring, but I forgot. Normally people count the ones in testing without spring, and I was like, oh, but you need spring. We just started with spring. I totally forgot about it.
And we're caught.
Caught.
That's one each now, so now it's evenly caught.
Yep. Gotta get a rubber match for who's going to jail. There are still 4 potions in Castle Underground, and we can still do none of the checks.
Yeah, I am just wondering what, because Blue already climbed prod, so if she wants to go back up, she should just be taking this 4 warp. Tiny underground, the hands, you mean? Like, that is possible out of logic. As an established runner, I don't know that trick. I am not expecting any of the scrubs to know how to do that either. Just the fairy on this boss for Skye. Will we see Blue pick up this orb? We do. Pearl for Blue. A blueprint's a blueprint. Always take those.
Orb.
Now ponder the orb.
Speaking of pondering, I think Skye is doing quite a bit of pondering right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just missing these 2 things, like, I really think he has peeked that hint page with the Forest Tiny Metal Wath several times, and I'm actually just kind of shocked that he hasn't gone for it.
Grab on donkeys for probably
Coconut and Mills.
And then maybe Twirl or SK or either Ord in the seed somewhere, so you don't need to worry about it, and so it's on the Stone Dork splat.
Yep, but with that, there is now no more moves in Factory. We have everything. Points are fully done here. I still don't hate finishing up Diddy Metal just for a really fast GB. And yeah, just leaving after that.
Skye must have an aversion to forest.
Yeah, just forgetting forest exists hurts. We see Blue immediately back in forest. I imagine she's just rushing that mill leverage check that she got hinted. But Skye's gotta be running out of ideas. And I can't imagine what he's even thinking about. I've been in this position where you just memory hole a check and you're just like, there has to be something.
You're just running around trying to see what you forgot,
Yeah.
Oh, we almost got a Dota meme. I really wanted it, but it's reversed. It's 2-3-3, not 3-2-2.
I am uncultured. What is the Dota meme?
3-2-2 is a Dota meme about hilariously enough, game throwing. There's a scandal that happened in Dota where someone supposedly threw a Dota match in a tournament for a grand total of being paid off for $322. So it became a meme in Dota if someone was playing like kind of like poorly or there's like, oh, are you 322ing right now? And so that's the meme number.
Gotcha.
It's basically
I mean,
taking
like,
on a whole meme of its own now at this point.
I mean, for $322, I think I could be convinced.
You throw away your entire Dota career for $322? All right there, bud.
Listen, he lived on to be a meme, so you know his name's still out there.
Actually, the meme lives, and no one remembers. I mean, some people remember the name of the person, but no one ever references his name, which is like the funny thing. Money is money. Whoa!
Money. Wait, if no one remembers his name, then he can get right back into Dota, and it won't follow him. Clearly,
322 million? No, $322.00.
it's only a gaming career. You act like it's life-changing, you know?
I mean, I guess so.
He'll just move on to League. He'll be fine.
Move on to League. Oh my god. Yum yum. You'll never get my golden banana from me, Kong. Especially not with those bad guns. Actually, you have coconut now. Never mind. Just kidding.
Yeah, Coconut was the Mills check. I don't understand the aversion from Blue here. Like, I think you're done everything you can and you just need to go to Aztec at this point.
Well, little known fact about Blue is that they are actually the incarnation of Anakin Skywalker. They hate sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. They're still skipping it! One of our runners hates the jungle, apparently, and the other one hates the desert.
And there's no in between.
There's actually no in between. Okay, are we dumping? Are we struggling on GBs to get in? Is that the idea here?
No, she's already far past it. Maybe she just forgets that she has key 4. She checked the lobby hint and she's like, "No, I'm good."
Are we looking for key 4 right now? What are we doing?
No, we have key 4.
I meant on Blue side. Like, is that what we're searching for?
She has it. It was just in a factory shop.
I know. But on Blue side, are we searching for key 4 right now? Is that what we're doing? Like, why are we not going to Aztec? That's a possible reason, right? I'm just trying to speculate here.
Maybe. She has gotten the Aztec lobby hint, so maybe it is just GB count. I did not catch the B locker.
It's possible. I also didn't see it peaked, but I like assumed it was available. But possibly it's just GBs.
Yeah, I mean we do just see. Luckily for Blue, we do just see
Sky. Sky was at 21 when they went to go dump. So we'll see what the numbers on the thing says.
Yeah.
Sky, you gotta go back to level 1, bro. Forest. Hear me through the ether. Hear me through the ether. Go to Forest. You need Forest lobby.
Okay, so maybe it was just GBs. Looks. Oh, maybe. No, back to cave. Coconut cage.
Coconut cage first. Oh, is that Mini Monkey?
Oh, I did miss this peak. That is
it's
Twirl.
PTT. Okay, well there you go. PTT probably locks Twirl and SK somehow, and Coconut locks Twirl and SK somehow probably, and so
You just throw SK on Lanky or on Tiny Hands and Castle Underground, and we're set.
Oh god, that makes too much sense actually.
28 now. What was this B locker? 26. Okay. Yeah, I was just
Going back to forest. But he walked through. No.
Oh,
He's doing forest tiny metal first. No.
I mean, it's hard to blame him for doing the walk first.
I know, but he walked right by it. Oh, pain. It's unfortunate.
I mean, it has been a long time since Blue got this diving. Like, the lead is, like, very strong at this point.
What is that? Is that SK?
That's green, I think.
It's green? Okay, I'm colorblind. Is that pineapple? That would make sense. It's pineapple.
Yeah, it's
okay.
pineapple.
Diving is on Forest Ferry in Forest Lobby.
Yeah, so looking back, it looks like Blue got it around 47 minutes. So we're already at like a half-hour difference on diving here. Which is not an easy amount of time to make up here.
Well, it's like 2 Kongs and a whole level in caves explored, and now we're finally getting into Aztec.
Yeah. There's just now both a progression lead and a GB lead as well. And Punch is going to send Skye down the wrong rabbit hole, but he can at least get family, which is going to make diving so much harder to find. Oh my god.
Yeah, this was my concern. That's why it's so bad. He'll pick up Donk, he'll eventually find Diddy, and he'll do all the 0-0 checks in 3 levels, and then be like, what?
Yeah.
Because right now, Skye probably feels like a finally like over the moon, like, oh god, I forgot my
You
way
forgot
of the
this
horde,
hint.
but at least I'm back on track and I'm fine. You
Yeah,
are
there's
not
the
back on
hint.
track and not fine. And wait, if you just get enough GBs to go into level 5, you can go to level 5, Skye. Get the hint. Also, ew. It's not that bad. You have key 4. And it's protected.
Just the GB on the llama.
Llama.
We still do not have any info on key 5, by the way.
That's true.
Gruff and Scoff is
Tina's
dead.
One potion, also an Aztec. Smile.
But that is actually good info, because that means that you don't have to check any more bosses. I say as there's a key 5 on Aztec boss.
It said potions. As long as it's not a barrels boss, it's 100% possible. So it also can't be Mad Jack because Twirl of where Twirl was. So it would have to be Puff Toss or Cut Out essentially.
Yeah, it's super unlikely. Because one of those 2 bosses also has to be in level 1 because of where Barrels was.
Right now, if you're a SkyyGoro fan, I think you are trying your best to hope for a big complication at the end of the seed, which is more likely than you think, because I'm the one who rolled it.
And if you're a BlueRoses fan, you're praying that that doesn't happen, which is unlikely because Ash is the one who rolled it.
Yeah. Yep. So true.
We do see Skye picking up his Gorilla Grab here.
You don't know why boss key on a boss sounds cursed, but it does?
Boy, do I have a
let me
vanilla game for you.
Yeah. Yeah, he's about to get coconut gun, and it's gonna lead him even further away. Trust me, it's been bad for a little while. His actual only hope is the hint in Aztec.
Yeah. And then if he continues to chase Punch as well...
The good news is, this at least is something Skye has to do, right? So we are seeing actual progression of Skye, which is important.
And we're talking GBs, he is at 17 with 6 dumpable blueprints. He has 3 Diddy ones that he can't dump.
If he finds Diddy, he's 3 GBs from entering Aztec. If he doesn't, he's 6.
No, if he finds Diddy, he's 0. If he doesn't, he needs 3 more.
No, it takes 26 to get
26,
Aztec,
yeah. He has 17 with 9 blueprints, but 3 of those are Diddy's.
Oh, 9. Oh, I thought you said 6 and 3 of those were Diddy's. Okay,
yeah.
9.
Yeah, 6 dumpable blueprints.
Okay.
Yeah. So, he does have a bit of work before he can even get the hints. At least he has DK now to make GB grinding a little bit easier. But the lead is definitely just getting wider and wider right now.
No, the lead's actually not growing at all right now because Skye is doing guaranteed required things at this moment in time. He's getting coconut. It's gonna
Once he gets coconut, it's...
and a little bit of GBs coming out here.
Oh, hi, Key 5.
Right there. Yeah, okay. Honestly, not seeing a Key 5 hint, that's probably what was gonna happen. Shops have interesting interactions with Way of the Horde and key paths and stuff.
Yep. Not all is left is that cursed Diddy tiny 6-8 path. That is PTT for Skye.
If the Key 5 hints behind 5 Door Temple, I will laugh an uproarious laugh, Pike. Trust me. We are still looking for Monkey Port, too. That's the other one.
That one we can at least micro hint.
Yes, that's true.
We still need both T-Bone and Sax for 8 as well.
Not T-Bone. Guitar. Guitar and Sax, and then we need Rocket Barrel and Peanuts for Diddy. Oh no, I'm lying. I'm looking at this wrong. Hi, it's T-Bone. Just kidding.
Mills the 6-8 tiny Diddy. That is, of course, the coconut gun we found there.
Yep.
Which led to pineapple. So coconut is technically solved. I don't.
Pineapple to 6-8, and then it's the crypt. That's what it is.
It's the crypt. I also would have loved to see Funky 5-door temple and bases maybe. Just
bases
if you have
only to comms.
Oh right, barrels are dead. But at least chunky 5-door temple and maybe chunky metal. Because everything in
Chunky 5-door temple is pretty okay because of the density of checks. You could probably skip the metal because you have an answer, like on your WAF sheet. It's like, oh, this is probably my answer.
Yeah.
You could always go back if there's an additional question to go for. But getting some GB density is not a terrible idea. But also, BlueRose spent a lot of time doing GB density, trying to find the Kong they were missing for a while. So I feel like BlueRose is feeling a little bit more done on GBs, looking to try and push towards seed ending as opposed to the other way around.
Yep, Blue right now has 37 GBs with 4 blueprints, so that does make sense to kind of skip out on that. I do like the going back to underground and doing these checks because it's also just dense.
Well, and there's 4 potions here, and so there's just a good chance that one of these might just have a potion for you.
Well, 3 if you discount the crypt is known, but Yeah.
Yes, the crypt will be one of them.
Or crypt could be key 6. No, it can't be. Outskirts.
No, key 6 is in outskirts. There's a
We
slam.
do get a slam.
One. I'll also say I'm pretty relatively confident that we're gonna see key 6 on Mechfish, which is pretty scary.
Submarine's still looking likely as well.
I just don't know how Rocket Barrel plays in other ways.
Well, it could just be for Mini Monkey, and then you can place Rocket Barrel and Treasure Chest.
Maybe? Yeah. We'll have to see what we get down here. Because Galleon's definitely the next best place to be at. Also, we don't know if Galleon is 6 or 7, so that slam could help a good deal.
For sure.
Doesn't have to put the key 5 hint in there. It could be a lot of anywhere.
Yep, I don't believe there's any logic where the keys go. They just tend to try to... There is, like, an algorithm to try to put them in earlier levels, but there's no guarantees, right?
Pike's right. You can't have a key 5 hint locked by key 5.
Okay.
I believe that's correct, yeah. So, yeah. Okay, I see what's going on. Yeah, I think it has to be in Beanstalk, yeah, which is crazy. Alright, here's potion number 2 in Underground. Ooh.
Oh, this guy hitting the wrong block by accident. We've all been there. And BlueRoses is struggling at the casino.
I have a question for you. Do you check the twirl hands at this point? Because you've now seen that the Chimpy Sniper one has nothing.
The issue with their position right now is that I would have checked twirl hands after the after checking Lanky side, because at this point I feel like I would have memory hold it, right? Like I feel like it just would be out of my mind because I was already over there. So while I would like to say yes, I would thinking about it, I don't think I would think about it.
You know, it's hard for me to think of the busy barrel as a difficult minigame nowadays, but I remember when I was first learning it, how hard it was. So like, it's a really nasty minigame before you get all the practice you want. And it is Mini Monkey.
Is Mini Monkey? I am liking my prediction here.
Could be key 6 there. But I've yet to see a hint that says it's 6 is differentiated from the other one. I honestly think that maybe we just get a Rocket Barrel from Mini Monkey and then it's the other way there. Alright, what's over here?
Yeah, but we don't have any info on guitar right now either.
There is a potion there.
There is a
What is
slamming
that?
galleon. It's red. These hands can be tricky too.
We need probably every red potion this seed.
I am a fan of memes. I'm just not buying this this Mechfish one.
Even if
Not
we
buying
ignore
into the
Mechfish,
agenda.
it can easily, very easily, given the fact that all that 6-8 tiny Diddy path says 8 and there's no Diddy helm, it feels much more likely that guitar is the needed potion for cabins oranges than saxophone does. If that makes sense.
No, because
I'm struggling to explain the 8 because it'll point towards Rocket Barrel, and Rocket Barrel is only to 8 if it picks up something for 8. The seed. So why is it the 8 then? So I think it's much more likely to be the guitar one than the saxophone one. It's still possible saxophone, to be clear. It's not like it's guaranteed. But I'm pretty sure in this seed, I feel like I need every single red potion. And also, this is a coconut locked check. Like coconut is locking twirl this seed. So this could easily be peanuts without, or rocket barrel without any other need for anything else. So.
Yeah, it is true. It is, I mean, even if it's not guitar, you have to grab it even if you think it's guitar. It's just the red potion. Even if guitar is not needed, you need 2 out of the 3. You can't peek this and leave. You are just doing this till you get it.
But
and
a bit of an annoying check for sure.
This is one of those checks that is very bad when you're new and fresh to the game. But once you have it down, you have to, this is like one of the checks you have to practice as a racer. It comes up not that often, but when it does, it can cost you a ton of time, like we're seeing here.
Learning how to kick slide or donkey kick around the outside of the hand to be able to like go from break down the middle is, I think, a pretty important trick. A lot of runners do like left right like this, but you got, if you're gonna do that one, it's got to be middle hand, left hand, middle hand, left hand, middle hand. That's how you have to do
that. The way that I do this is actually the middle first hand and then the left second hand and the final one. You can fit all of that in if you are super quick with it.
If you make that long twirl, yeah, but I think our new runners are
yeah,
like, that's a very long twirl because you have to actually, you have to use the same kick slide around the edge trick basically to be able to do it.
Yeah, no, this is definitely something you need to practice and just kind of work your way through. I see Blue still buying bananas. At this point, you can probably stop. I feel like you're going to start over collecting if you buy too many more.
What's the tracker say for Blue?
This will be her 43rd GB, and she has 4 blueprints.
So we're at 47.
Yeah, and you need 50 to finish the game.
Slide there, Sky.
Blue peeking all the hillside cages makes sense. Only 2 potions here, but can very easily be one of those.
There it is. It's
There's
RBB.
our RBB.
So actually, with RBB and Mini in the same sphere, it's equally as likely. Obviously, you have to twirl away the horde now. And that's a really scary hint to get, and not a path, because now you think maybe it's just that for pineapple, and you don't go check that underground. That's a way back in for Sky. That's a confounding variable that's actually really hard to be able to deduce. With RBB and Mini both in the same sphere, Key 6 doesn't have to be on Mini anymore. It's like actually a big toss-up.
It also is very interesting too because I don't know how many runners actually know that that is an either or between Twirl and Strong Kong. Blue might also just think that she skipped Strong Kong somewhere.
That would actually help Blue quite a bit, I think.
Yeah. I mean, either or, I think once they get stuck, they just need to check Scouring hints, and that Underground 4, I mean, like, come on, you gotta go back.
Maybe Blue is thinking that they just want to have enough GBs to not have to dump and get into Galleon, like even if it's 45 somehow. I respect that. I'm not sure it's right, but I respect it.
Yeah. I mean, they're already at 48.
Just kidding. Woof. Holy. We're really over GBing here.
Yeah, I've played with both of them offline. Like, I've helped them through some seeds, both Sky and Blue. And one of the things I stressed about was early on, make sure that you push for GBs early so you don't get blocked by a B locker early on. But unfortunately, with that sort of mentality, you do get the problem of over collecting, and then you have to adjust for that too. I know when I was doing a bunch of Grubs races to participate in the quals and have fun with it, I was over collecting by like 10 boost seeds, so they might have watched my playstyle and adapted it a bit too hard here. But I still stand by the fact that over collecting by 10 and losing like a couple minutes from that, like 10-15 minutes from that, is still better than trying to get the perfect amount of GBs and getting B lockered and losing like 20. Especially for newer runners.
You don't lose 20 minutes for that. You just go back and grab a couple more GBs. You like earnestly, you lose more time from over collecting than from under collecting.
It depends, because these new runners also struggle at remembering a bunch of available checks and density.
That's fair.
Blue looking for this one hillside potion, but it looks to be the Diddy mountaintop.
Yeah. But Blue has a slam, it's level 6, but no peanuts.
No peanuts. So. Which is why I don't hate checking the free Diddy item, because you can't actually peek that.
No, that's a fine check, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, Sky's about to get Diddy here, which is both good and bad, because on one hand, Sky has things that Blue doesn't, and knowledge that Blue doesn't. On the other hand, Sky simply just does not have diving in any capacity.
Yeah, and now might be chasing Diddy checks for diving. And with Rocket Barrel, that actually adds even more stuff for him to do.
100%. The best thing that could happen right now is if Sky were to somehow go to Aztec and go do Aztec checks and get the hint for that fairy and go, oh, what? And then check what they got from it and say nothing, oh god, you know?
Yeah.
Igloo dead, 07 rabbit, maybe next time. We'll get him next time.
Get him next time. That is Diddy for Sky.
Maybe one of my friends here will do the rabbit for me anyway. They need to find triangle first.
We are only peanut away from... Ah, no, Bocheck Legends are also dead. Oh, that's so sad.
Do we have every potion on Isles?
Yeah, we have Blast, Feather, Diving, and Twirl. There's the Diddy hint. Right there in Galleon.
Question: who's ahead right now? Without a doubt, Blue. Without any doubt in my mind, Blue. Technically, Sky has a thing that Blue doesn't have in Rocket Barrel, but Sky has been missing diving for over an hour now compared to Blue.
Yeah, I'd say that the difference is easily 30-40 minutes of progression.
And Sky has been doing checks that are just in logic. Like there was a good section there of like maybe 15-20 minutes where Sky was just lost, not doing anything. But then Sky unlocked one thing and has been following that unlocked path for a while now. And it's just like, it makes sense, but you have to have diving. It's actually really genuinely bad because all these things that Sky is doing are following that diving path, the Featherbow 6 path that we know refers to ship super experts.
I still want to see the submarine dive from Blue here. She's right above it.
It's definitely a good shout to do because it really could just be the answer.
Kong in... Yeah, so now Okay, Twirl's back on the board because Strong Kong is free. So hopefully that can push Blue to check out Tiny Mausoleum for RBB later. But Submarine is such a weird spot where you just don't know if you... It's so easy to memory hole Submarine as well, you know?
And also, like, you don't need to do it right now. Key 6 is a luxury item at this point.
True. I'm also wondering if it's this huge path for Red Slime. Like, what if we have it on... So what if we have something on the canon game Kasplat, and that's our Red Slam? For two-door ship.
Canon game Splat, Red Slam, two-door ship. Interesting. Okay. Diving is in Forest Lobby Ferry.
KFCB is foolish, okay.
Sky, you're in the right location.
Sky, right con?
He's
Let's go.
got.
Ah!
He's gonna be so mad, bro.
I know I would be. He has diving. Okay, he can now start progressing again. We do have treasure room to 8, so this just makes sense. From Blue to clear.
Yes, but with 5 Kongs and shops and checks come out galore that are easy coming up, the GBs will go quickly, actually.
Yeah, the issue just comes from the lead. Like, it is not even just GB wise, but just in general, the progression wise, the only thing Sky has that Blue might struggle with is RBB.
Well, the thing is, right? That's a pretty big one.
It is.
We know that Sky has direct information to go to the various Aztec tunnels with that coconut and get pineapple, go back to underground, get mini monkey, you know, and at that point, Sky is straight up caught up on everything, because you're gonna buy key 5 in the Aztec shop regardless, right? You're gonna buy every shop you see. So everything that Blue has, Sky has also had exactly hinted, right? Here's saxophone,
yeah,
or monkey ball for 8, one of the two. It is saxophone.
Saxophone.
That's a 8 answer. So
we're down to, well, I mean, we know what objects are in Galleon now. We're actually out of objects in Galleon. The other 2 points are going to be our slam and our key 6. Unless there's some weird, like, key 6 shenanigans, but... Chasing down these final hints from Blue here makes sense.
No errors, okay. Yep.
Sky looking at that, like, coconut way of the whore, that's crazy talk. Started to see what these last Galleon hints are here. 90 to 8 Diddy.
Okay, so Peanuts. Aha, it is Mechfish now, by the way. Oh, no, it's not Mechfish. It's not Mechfish. It's guaranteed. Just kidding. It's not Mechfish somehow, because of that's almost certainly Peanuts behind Mini Monkey in there.
Yep. The agenda is dead.
So just Submarine for key 6, probably, almost certainly.
Or two-door.
It falls off otherwise.
Outer Isle's foolish. Yeah. I don't hate just rushing Tiny Temple here, but it looks like... Okay. Yeah, because Factory's dead for Blue. So yeah, rushing Tiny Temple here makes a ton of sense.
Here's my question. Why are peanuts to 8? Oh, maybe it's like the Jape's hillside for 1 potion, and that's like monkey
Yeah.
port or something?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay. That makes sense. So that basically, we now know where everything is. There's 1 8 item in the cabins behind possibly saxophone, maybe guitar if it's bad. Then there's 1 8 item behind peanuts, probably on the hillside. And then Rocket Barrel is there, and Key 6 is likely to be in the submarine, and we're done. That's it.
Yeah.
Of course, our runners still have to piece all that together first.
It is a lot easier to piece this all together in the comfort of the commentary shares.
Well, we have 2 runners.
And 2 runners to watch, yeah.
I think the biggest question mark 100% is Rocket Barrel. That's the most currently poisonous one. Which is bad for Blue Rose, but
at the same time, they're running out of points and levels too. Like the board is filling up fast.
Yeah. It's definitely still a Blue Rose favorite seed for sure. But if there's any chance of Skye coming back in, it's here. It's this for sure.
And that is Peanut for Blue. And she's taking this back to Japes for that hillside item. Like this play a lot.
Yeah, I expect we're gonna see Monkey Port or Trombone here.
I'm wondering if she will be remembering to grab the peanut hint on the way.
I hope she does, because it probably will help. Nope.
Yeah. Maybe later. She's got stuff to do.
True.
We just see Skye making his way through caves, gathering all the info. I mean, you're just going through the motions.
That's good.
Yeah, Blue just
Gonna
trying to
help
do
Skye.
this jump up, the tunnels, yeah. Blue had enough of that trick, now doing it the vanilla way. Sometimes that's just what you gotta do. Sometimes it just doesn't click, and it's just... Well, you can always do it the other way, the normal way.
Honestly, I don't even bother with that trick anymore. If you get it first try, it's faster than doing it this way, but if you just shoot the bridge and then do a couple good jumps, it's just, like, it's equivalent to 2 attempts, basically. So, just, you know, just head for it. We know that's Monkey Port every time, so...
That is Blue, so that is actually Trombone.
Oh, it's blue? I thought it was purple.
That was Blue.
Dude, color blindness. No. One time I want to be able to be right. Are you sure that's blue?
Yeah.
Okay. Brother, this sucks. Ugh.
Wait, did he post it on Tiny Kong's cage? I did not see that.
Oh, yeah, it was peanuts.
Oh, right. I thought that message was way more recent. I thought it was Hillside again. I was just like, this makes sense. Yes.
Castle Dirt, board.
That's gone. Makes sense.
Okay, so Skye now has all the info that he needs to basically get to a good point here. Just gotta get those GBs, and we're gonna see how fast and if there is a hint that fails Blue Rose besides the scouring.
I mean, I would
Because
love
now,
to
right?
see.
Now,
Yeah.
Blue Rose has seen a slam, right? In that scouring thing, and that can be treated as like, oh, this is the way of the horde for this thing over here, because we just got trombone there. Blue Rose gonna grab the monkey port himp. Get
Love
Cold
that,
War's
actually.
cabinets in. See, say Diddy, say Diddy, say Diddy, Diddy, Diddy. Ah, okay.
Okay,
No,
it's just tinies.
It's free.
Cool.
It's tinies. All right. One less complication.
So all that's
Go to
left for
caves.
Blue's go mode is Rocket Barrel and Key 6.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Key 6, and we're pretty sure Key 6 is just gonna be on the mini monkey submarine because because Pineapple found mini, we don't need an answer for Pineapple, so it is just pretty likely to be
I agree.
Submarine. It's not guaranteed though.
Skyy's gonna see this diving kit and lose his mind, by the way. It's coming up.
Oh, 100%. Did we just get auto-tweeted for a warp as soon as we walked in the level?
Yes. Yep, and there is Pineapple for Skye in a moment here. Not even bothering with the ETT strat, just tank it like a man, you know?
I can give you a link to the bracket, Paul, absolutely. 1 second.
And there is a purple claptrap in here, so orange is 100% needed.
Good to know we actually need the oranges, and it wasn't just a bait for shockwave things. Also, I just want to say, isn't it funny how if you shoot the red claptraps, they leave behind bones, but if you throw oranges at them and they explode, their bones aren't there. You don't get the jaw. So like, it implies to me that they like eviscerated the very existence of the bone.
I mean, the explosion's just so powerful. Yeah, so Outskirts to 6 and Underground has 4 potions are the 2 things that Blue really needs to focus on here. And to be fair, there's not a whole lot left that she would get anyway. The only hint she doesn't have is the Key 5 hint.
And yeah, and that's the one that's guaranteed there. So there is actually no more hints coming for Blue. I guess it just matters when Blue goes back to Castle. Yeah, there's the attacks. big mad at that one, eh? Oh boy. All right, Blue's off to Galleon. I should be getting Key 6 here pretty soon.
Yep. Checking the submarine makes a lot of sense.
And
If it's not submarine, then we have to find the
once
slam.
they get Key 6, Skye is on a clock for when Blue realizes Underground is in play. So every bit of progression that Blue can get, Skye can get right now, GB wise, going towards all the moves they need, is pretty big.
Yeah, I'm curious why Blue is coming to your first, I guess, checking Seal, but
we know it has to be diving locked. Although, we got Coconut on that same path, so... Wait.
yeah.
Coconut was on the same path. Oh, but because it gives mini. Right, okay. So yeah, no, it just has to be that. Unless the slam is behind mini. But then it could be any of the red subjects.
Yeah, but
like
if...
top lighthouse. That'd
If
be
you're
fun.
just thinking outskirts to 6 and not thinking too hard about it, this play makes sense. It just is going to bleed some time back to Sky, which he definitely needs.
He desperately needs. Yeah, there's only 4 red slam checks in Galleon. Top of Lighthouse. Well, technically, Donkey Lighthouse has 2 checks in it, but those 2, and then the
Are
2
we?
5-door ships. That's it.
What are we doing? I guess we never killed the Cassette?
Nope.
The question is will we remember Submarine? And it looks like we do.
Answer is yes. Okay, so we should see this here, and if we don't, it's alarm bells, but...
Alarm bells, and we're just clearing all of Galleon for the slam. But the first slam wasn't hinted either, so I'm not actually that convinced that it's red slam. I think it should be here.
Yep, it's okay. Now, if this is a twirl mini game, blue could be in. Okay, that's not right. I was gonna say if it's a twirl mini game, it would. At this point, twirl is an outstanding way of the horde. Like, if blue can put that together, right? Because
Yeah.
strong calm being where it was doesn't mean that you don't actually have anything that twirl is needed for. Now, caveat to that, there is a possibility for a helm mini game. So I think honestly, when you get P6 here, you have everything you need to do helm. Just go do helm, right? Because you're only missing rocket barrel. Go do helm, and then think about it.
Yeah, there's that, and also, even if we just ignore hints, just going off of how many points are left in each level for blue, Castle's the only one with more than 1. So I just would even be tempted to go there just for the density play.
Megapol, I for one did not know where they got DK. That's because you showed up like just now. Anyway, happy 2 hours.
Happy 2 hours.
The content enjoyers. We are gonna once again thank our runners, SkyyGoro and BlueRoses, our trackers, Velvet and Kameko, our restreamer Velvet, and all of you out there watching right now. Thank you so much for all of that. Check out our YouTube channel at Scrub Central, and also if you're watching here on Twitch, feel free to leave a follow there. And to my fellow co-commentator, one Jimothy.
I can't do the same thing with your name, but
No, you
shout out
can't.
to you too. Thank you for coming with me, Verd and Ash, keeping me in line with my crazy takes.
It's nothing. I am the one who's crazy. I'm the one who knocks. You know what I mean?
You're crazy with the actual seed. I'm just crazy in the comm booth. We are not the same.
That's really true, actually. Okay, so Sky back to... Oh!
High triangle. Okay. Or that could be hunky.
Or hunky. But Blue has seen the bean. Blues might go buy the bean and go plant that.
Blue also, this is her last point in Forest. She might now know, yeah, there's nothing left here, and just look elsewhere.
True, unless Blue is afraid of triangle somehow. Blue is currently looking through their notes to see where the bean was. It's in factory.
I think also at this point what I would like to do is do Helm and get all 3 oh, you can't get the guitar micro, but the bongo and the triangle micro to eliminate some levels from your search for rocket barrel if you're just going to casino it. Yeah, she's just looking to see if she's missed anything in particular. Caves can be pretty quick since there's no igloo or color bananas. to worry about in caves. Caves actually goes pretty quick with just cabins. But it's pretty unlikely you'll be able to find that potion. Blue needs
The
to leave.
siege was definitely bullshit, for the record. The balloon was major horseshit.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what Blue is trying to do in Forest right now. She found the last potion. She just needs to leave.
She definitely does. I think she was trying to think of where the beam was. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, we're pause buffering.
And still missing. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Never
This is
seen
cracked,
anyone
bro.
pause.
This is cracked. This is cracked. This is cracked, bro. Oh my god.
I've never seen anyone pause buffer this
I've
before.
never seen pause buffering strats for this before. Holy.
That is Mini Monkey for Skye.
Paul stealing that? What do you mean? Do you not?
Stealing
Can you
that?
not just remember it? I don't believe that you don't know how to do that, Paul. I don't believe you. Electric strat. Yeah, no, it's great if you struggle for sure. It's fantastic if you're having a hard time with it. All right, SkyyGoro into Jungle Japes. Does not want to be here. That makes sense.
Are we just clearing? I guess we're chasing Mini Monkey here. This is a potion.
There's a potion there.
It's
What's that?
bongos. It's yellow. It's bongos. I mean, no harm in getting it.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of harm in getting it.
Okay, yeah, like 10 seconds.
30, but yeah.
But now you know that Japes is dead too. She's just slowly doing Mini Monkey checks, I guess.
That's so mean. Quick, you can do. Oh no, you don't have the slams for it. You can find 1 GB, surely, right? To go into Galleon, it would really help.
Surely.
Oh, we're just gonna dump.
Something's fine. After this, he's going to be at 38 GBs with 4 more blueprints, so a total of 42 effective GBs.
So he's caught up. We're in a real race right now.
Yeah, Blue just not checking the scouring, not forgetting the PTT Wath, is giving Skye a lot of time here. Remembering that Barrels is dead though is a very big.
That's helpful because that's like a minute and a half you're not getting back if you do that.
Yep.
There's actually a very important hint here in Galleon for Skye. The Tiny Temple hint will tell Skye to be able to get peanuts. I think Skye should be able to get P6, then peanuts, then Skye should be able to get the Monkey Port Micro. There is a bit of a read in the Japes one because the Hillside hint is in Japes itself. So you don't actually get the Hillside scouring unless you go to Japes first. And if you go to Japes, you kind of want to think about it. But I feel like Skye will go to Japes as a fresh level after doing Galleon before anything else. So
Feels like Blue is just chasing Mini Monkey checks, which is slightly incorrect pathing here.
yeah, this was the fear I had for Blue in my mind because it's like they're thinking that Twirl is resolved and it has to be Pineapple or Mini, when in reality it was the Coconut Twirl side of it instead. So
Oh, because pineapple's path to Diddy because of the free tiny
Minimum.
check. Yeah.
Yes, free tiny. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where that branched off. Okay.
Yeah, it never actually touches Mini. It's just pineapple. Blue, I'm begging you. It's Chunky. Only Chunky wants to grab that ledge.
You can do it with Lanky, but man, it's so much rougher.
He does not want to. The lank man does not want to grab that ledge.
I've definitely done it with Lanky before, but it's just so much tighter than the Chunky one.
It really is. Yeah. So big news. I'm pretty sure GBs are basically caught up. Right now. Sky knows Treasure Room to 8 is gonna get Saxophone. Sky will get E6, hopefully. And then a hint in the lighthouse area to go get Peanuts. And then I think if Sky goes to Japes after that, Sky is ahead, unless Blue finds Rocket Barrel before then. Because then Sky just goes to get the micro hint for Monkey Port at that point. And recognizes that, oh, it's cabins, and it's just done. RBB is in Castle Underground, Tiny Mausoleum Hands, Twirl and Featherlock. This is turning to a surprisingly close race.
Yeah, for the lead that Blue had,
it was an hour difference in finding diving. But Sky just kept grinding and doing what he could in the early levels. On one hand, finding all those extra things and checks that were logically there meant that Sky kept getting turned away from the necessary place to go get diving. On the other hand, because there were important things there, Sky kept progression on the path, so it probably wasn't even like an hour actually of loss. It was probably like closer to like 45 minutes, 30 minutes, and like, you know, while Blue is definitely still ahead right now, like there are still things Sky has to do, this gap is closing and Sky's GB count is gonna skyrocket with the hype chest infusion here. So realistically, this should be GBs are done. Can Sky put together the last piece of the puzzle? Adds to Isles.
This really just is one of those situations where it's one of the things where randomizers are just never over. We've seen it a couple times this Scrubs tournament already. We've seen these like half-hour gaps disappear.
Okay. So Sky is going to cabins.
Yep. Makes sense. Just rip the...
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can solve this part of the problem there. It's gonna leave... It leaves Sky with exactly key 6, Peanuts, and Trombone to answer. And if Sky gets... If Sky gets key 6 by going back to Galleon, which he should have the hint for, then he could go into Helm and get the Lanky Micro to learn where Trombone is, and then would realize he needs Peanut and then go look for his hints. But also, maybe just go back to Galleon and get hints instead? That's another good option.
Yeah. I mean, what did we find in Underground that could be... There are 4 potions in Underground. What were the other 2? Was what, Slam
not
and...
Not seen and not known. It was Slam and Slam and Rocket Barrel, and literally we haven't seen the other 2 because they're locked by bad stuff. It's like Peanut Charge locked and balloon, trombone,
Oh,
rock. Those are the
Mini
exact two
Monkey
potions.
was the other. It was Mini Monkey, Slam, and Rocket Barrel. They're
Oh,
still...
mini. Right, never mind.
Yeah.
About mini, yeah. So there's one potion between either Diddy's charge check and the balloon dungeon check. Those are the only two remaining checks in Underground.
Yeah, I was trying to think of why Blue might not trust the Scouring hint, but maybe she trusts it too much and is thinking it's for Mini instead of for Rocket.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we are going back. This is getting scary close. Oh my god, you're right. I have to cheer for Blue now, because Sky bought the bean and Blue didn't. And if Blue throws this lead, and it's just that people will go, it's because Blue didn't buy the bean. I'm gonna make lose it, bro.
Yeah, if you're ever stuck like this and you can do a helm, do a helm. Gather your thoughts while you're doing these mini games. It's so much better than just standing here thinking. You can at least keep the movement going.
I think this is a castle here. No, it's Galleon. I lied.
It's Galleon. But the last thing in Galleon is Slam. Why are we going back for the Slam? You have everything else. She didn't write down her...
This is the red level.
Yeah, and it's in the red level. You don't need the Slam. I guess she just didn't write down her Slam locations. This is going to... This is going to bleed a lot more time.
Okay, so SkyyGoro right now, SkyyGoro is just doing methodical, right? Sky is checking cheaper outskirts at this moment in time. So I expect and somewhat hope, for Sky's sake, that this is going to be a submarine peak here. Sky? Today I learned that Gorons hate Tiny. The Gorons hate Tiny and her checks. just doesn't exist
mermaid.
in the mind of Gorons. Does not exist in the mind of Gorons at all.
Yeah, we're checking Mermaid over here. Like, we're just ripping mini checks from Blue here.
Yeah, on the other hand, Blue loves Tiny. Checked every Tiny check in the game, I think, so far.
Except for the twirl ones.
Except for the twirl ones, which apparently that's the answer. Okay, Gorons don't hate Tiny checks enough to not do this. Okay, thank God. Mermaid enjoyers rejoicing. Yep.
Yep. It's Randall in chat.
Sky, don't you dare! Sky, don't you dare! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Big incoming for Blue enjoyers is, you know, we got another.
Sky, if you lose this today, I'm sending you that screenshot of you on top of the mini barrel.
Yo, which one of these runners got paid the $322?
That's what I'm saying! Who's 3-2-2ing right now?
Maybe Blue's like...
This is Scrubs. They're allowed to be confused. They're learning. I just watched...
We don't have the budget.
So true. So true.
Maybe Blue's thinking that Mini Monkey got bongos could be checking cabins, like donkey cabins.
Well, there's the slam on Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Check your hints over here, Sky.
Blue checked Mermaid before Kevin is wild to me,
Oh
actually.
my God. You're so right. Oh. What are we doing?
Igloo foolish. Don't check that monkey port pad. She's 100% sold on it being mini monkey locked, and it's just causing a ton of confusion here.
For the record, Sky is gonna see this, run to Aztec, get peanuts, and then go question mark, question mark, question mark, and maybe think about other super outskirt stuff.
True. Are we seeing last course from Blue here?
Maybe. No, we're gonna go see the other mini check on the other side of caves.
No, we're visiting Snide.
Oh, apparently we're visiting Snide. What are we doing? Sky, you're not gonna check red slime checks, are you?
Okay, Sky's at least keeping the seal in his place. No freedom for it.
No, he's freeing it.
Nope,
You
never
can't
mind.
say these things. You can't say these things. The runners hear you, okay? You can't say these things.
Blue. Oh, this is a potion.
No way! Is this guitar?
I'm ready for this O stand.
If this is guitar, she's absolutely screwed. If it's O stand, we're like only kind of screwed. Whoa, this is so bad. This is so
Wait,
bad, bro.
Why would he be so screwed with guitar?
Because there's more. Because she's gonna check all the guitar checks. She thinks it's mini.
Guitar checks
She thinks
exist.
it's mini locked. Question. What guitar checks exist in level 20? It's O stand.
It's
That's
O
worse.
stand.
That's worse.
I mean, we have what? We have Aztec Castle left. That's it. What O stand checks exist?
Good question. Logically, none. Castle? Okay. Sky's on a clock.
So Sky needs key 6 and trombone and peanut. Meanwhile, Blue needs rocket barrel. Rocket barrel is in the tiny mausoleum, the hands. And we have an unsolved walk twirl, and we have a 4 potion underground. Sky needs key 6. It's in submarine, which he was right on top of and then left right next to the mini barrel. He needs peanut, which is in tiny cage in Aztec, the free tiny cage. And he needs trombone, which was...
Oh my god. Blue, it has been casinoing levels in level order. That's why it's castle last. It was just caves before that and fourth before that.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't even think of that. You're so right. The worst part is, the underground of 4, there's still 2 potions unknown there, and there's 2 potions left on her tracker. She should be able to figure out where those potions are. But it just feels like a full casino mode from her. It feels like there's no,
No check she won't do, I agree.
Yeah. There's no negative info being placed here.
Okay. Sky is about to get key 6.
Now Blue is standing there, very confused that it wasn't in surroundings.
Welcome to bonus
And
day.
these are just the moments where I saw her freeze up in her previous match too. It's better to do something, even if it's not needed, than to do nothing like this. If you're frozen like this, go to Helm.
Agree. Okay, so here's the thing. Sky has to go get peanuts and then figure out what peanut check has the answer. The answer is Japes. The problem is, does Sky need to go to Japes? He should, because Japes has, brain catch up to my words, hints for Sky to be able to go get. And if Sky gets that and is in Japes, Sky will 150% do top mountain and get trombone. So this is now a race between how fast Skye gets to Trombone and how long it takes Blue to get to Underground to do the checks there.
Yeah, I've been thinking this for a minute, but even though Skye is behind, I'm actually liking his position more just because he knows what he has to do.
He knows mostly what he has to do. He doesn't know the trombone side of it. Now, if he jumps and goes into Helm and gets a micro hit, he absolutely does. And at that point, Blue is 100% on a clock, because then it's actually straight up 1-2 buckle my shoe for Skye over here. It's easy peasy. We have all our keys. We're dumping on Skye's side to get into Helm. The thing is, Skye cannot currently complete Helm, so this is actually wasted time. Like straight up, it is actually wasted time. Peanut is on the punch check, freeing Tiny Kong in Aztec Tiny Temple, which is hinted. Trombone is on the, go back in, Blue. Go back in, Blue. Trombone is on Jape's top of mountain.
Go back in or do Helm.
Go back in or do Helm. Pick one.
Galleon was not an option, Blue. Back out.
No, no! Oh, what are we doing?
She didn't write down the slam, man. That's all it is. She is missing... I'm even looking at her tracker. That slam is missing. She does not have that slam hint written. Usually when she runs, she will right-click where things are. That slam is not showing up in Galleon. Now she's checking pineapple things. This is just... It's Skye's race to lose at this point. For sure.
Yeah. Which is crazy to say. Because an hour ago... an hour and 15 minutes ago, it was literally over for Skye, and I was talking about hypotheticals that could let Skye back in. Every one of those hypotheticals has come true. Every single one. They've all come directly through. Don't do this check! Barrels are only the Kongs! Blue! Chat, write your hints down. Chat, write your hints. Read your hints.
Write your hints. Read the hints. Especially the slam hints. Like, get your points. I wanted, like, if you're in Blue spot here, you 100% do Helm, grab the micro hint for triangle, and eliminate another level. There's just no reason to be casino. Like, with 5.0, casinos are basically a thing of the past. Like,
hopefully the scouring get fixed. But as current, they are definitely a thing of the past. Like, they basically just don't exist very much anymore.
I think I've seen in 100 leads, maybe a bit more than that. I think I've seen one casino, maybe.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
The rest of it, like, sometimes the hints are stupid and I just don't figure it out in the race. Happens. I'm thinking back to the seed I did the other day where you had Aztec medals to 2 potions, and then there was a secret 3rd potion on Aztec boss sitting there menacingly that I eliminated from my head. But, but like, it was still hinted. I just didn't figure it out. Like, if you're stuck like Blue, do Helm. Others. Yes, Blue. Correct option on the menu. Hit A.
Please leave Galleon. I'm begging you, in all my heart to leave Galleon.
Hit A, please.
Secondary question. Please! It's over, dude. That's so unfortunate. I mean, I say that, but she could run to castle right now. The slam hit was on screen there. It was just on screen.
Just on screen. I mean, once you're
Castle Underground, 4 potions, blue, blue. Guys, I'm turning into Walter White here. Hank, the Castle Underground, Hank. And I'm pounding on the glass, Hank.
That correct first step. Why are we buying the bean?
What are we doing? Oh my God, are we buying the bean?
We're buying the bean.
It's trap, Hank. The bean's always worthless.
I mean, it's better to clear the potion than to not, I guess. But like, the chances that this green potion is your answer is so slim. It's just not worth it.
Look, I only gen bangers, Pike. I only gen bangers, okay?
Bean is left behind. Let's go.
Let's go. Leave it.
We're instead going back to okay. I have to write down your hints is to read your hints? I mean, donkers don't read.
Donkers definitely don't read. Sky is on the way to the correct answer. That sign can't stop me because I can't read. Also, Essen, if you want Bean to be auto-win, you should play a Verdant Ash special, Bean Blitz. A game mode available on the presets on the website to be able to win as soon as you touch the bean. It's definitely not a front for rabbits. Yeah, this would have to be blue turning around right now, because Sky is obviously in a position where there's only so many Diddy checks to be there. If Sky turned around right now, it would possibly work. Or blue, if blue turned around right now and went to castle right now, underground right now, there's still time. But
Nah, this is Sky's race. Really unfortunate.
oh, castle has to be castle right now. Castle right now. Castle right now.
Come on, that
Blue run.
underground scouring, please, please.
Oh my God. Oh my
It's
God.
been an hour, Blue.
Guys,
Go
we have a
underground.
race. Whoa, come on.
Come on.
Right to underground. Go, 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 go.
Ooh, Sky doing this before freeing Diddy is going to make it even tighter of a race for sure. Number one.
Underground
Number
blue.
one.
Underground blue. One more.
Underground,
one more.
it's hinted. It's hinted.
Come on, blue.
Come on. Stop standing there. Do something.
She's just standing there. Menacingly.
Menacingly. Okay, wrong underground, but it's a start. I think she's cleared all this though.
Yeah, she has. Oh.
This race has no reason to be this close.
She's gonna see a potion here and do it.
If there's a potion here, it's over. Like, it's already over, I think, but like, especially if this.
I mean, you could die to Diddy K rule. Like, this is Scrubs, baby. Weirder things happen. Sky could think he needs something else to finish.
Oh, it's cooked.
No! No! No!
I mean, if she did this the hour ago that she had everything else, she'd still be so far ahead. This is insanity.
Why? I'm so sorry, Blue. Blue's gonna feel really bad after this one, and oh god, I feel for Blue right now.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta write down your hints, man. It just, that's all it is. Write down your hints, read them, reference them. Don't forget where your slams are.
Welcome to bonus
So is this
stage.
guitar or hunky or triangle with the other one we haven't seen? What do you think? It's
Yo,
sprint law.
It's a fast
You can skip it. Blue, you can skip it. It's sprint. It's sprint. You know, you see it. Well, I mean, it's fast enough to get it anyway, I guess, at this point, but...
It's safer to get it than not at this point, but like...
Yeah.
I can't lie, I would have just done the potion after seeing the minigame anyway, just to clarify that this isn't a bait potion at the very least. It's guitar. Come on, you still have another potion in Underground, Blue, just keep it moving.
At this point, Blue, the only thing you can hope for is that Sky dies to Diddy phase like 5 times. So just go, move, do anything.
You can't keep standing. If you're gonna stand around, just do Helm. Like, we've been over this so many times. But it just is true. You can't just stand there. If you stand there, you're bleeding time. And if you're bleeding time, you're not racing.
It's true. You just have to keep moving, keep doing something, even if it's wrong. It's better to be doing a thing and wrong than doing nothing, doing the think dance. Every now and again, you'll see an experienced runner go to aisles, stand on the pads, and do a little think dance about things. And like that's, I still think that's wrong, but like for the runners in that position, it can save time by like not doing extraneous checks and stuff. It helps them think. But I think overall you have to, and of course, just now she's gonna get it. Oh no. Also,
It's
she
just
probably
too
saw
late.
that red. She probably saw that red potion and thought, "Oh, I got it," and then got guitar and just tilted. It's not technically over because Sky can always die. Okay, roll bunch. Speaking of dying. The seed slaps, bro. This seed's great. This is what you love about Donkey Kong 64. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's so good. In the end, Rocket Barrel was the saving grace for Sky. Alright. Blue is in go mode. We're gonna see Blue heading over to Helm right now. I think we're gonna see Sky as a Blue get through one room by the time Sky finishes this this first fight. So it really is gonna have to be like 5 minutes of Diddy phase suffering.
Yeah, no, it took Blue way too long to find this rocket barrel. Yeah. Word's hard. It's been a long seed.
It's been almost 3 hours for sure. And if we want Blue to win, it's got to be like pretty close to 3 hours actually. So. Oh, Rex, I would destroy this. My memory is ridiculous. I could list off the place for every single item in this scene, including like a good amount of the GBs too. Hilariously, if my like give it a week and then maybe it wouldn't go in, but my memory has it like all locked in right now.
Yeah. I mean, you do enough saves, you just kind of have the memory capacity to remember stuff like that.
100%.
I can typically remember a seed until I've had, like, a couple different seeds pass.
Exactly. I remember the GBs and stuff in a seed usually after, like, I play the seed, and then after one seed I only remember, like, where, like, the items were, and then after, like, 2 or 3 seeds I start to, like, lose it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I'll remember them in depth for a while.
One light down.
I mean, honestly, it depends how complex the seed is. Like, if it's a jet and everything's just, like, hitting free, I won't remember it as clean. If it's, like, then if it's messy. But, yeah.
Two lights, 2.5 lights down, one more target. That is
Yep.
GG.
Sky.
2 hours, 41 minutes, about flat. Yep, right there.
That was like
Sky.
the 45-minute lead that he came back from. That's insane.
Easily that, if not maybe a little bit more, but depends on like, I mean, obviously progression was happening. So like, it was like an hour difference between when they got diving. So I think 45 minutes is about right, yeah. GG's to Sky. Blue is right there behind, maybe like, I don't know, 5.5 minutes here. Maybe less than that. Honestly, just 5 minutes. It was like 2.5 for Diddy, and then like for 2.5 for Tiny, and then like maybe like a minute and a half for Diddy at this level of game. So like that's like 4, and then maybe it's like a little bit to roll here. So like yeah, 4.5 around there. I agree. Not even that bad. I think I'd love to see Blue finish this out. I think it's worth after all that strife and effort. You worked hard to get into the tournament. You should definitely finish your last race here. So.
Yeah, I'm hopeful that Blue will continue running.
Thanks for the GGs.
Yeah. No, that is on his game audio. Cool. I thought he joined for a second.
I was like, whoa! I'm hearing Sky, and I don't see Sky join the call. Hello?
Yeah. I am hopeful that even though Blue is now out of Rambi bracket, I'm hopeful that they will continue playing Donk and maybe getting into Season 5 and seeing them improve a bit more and more. Because this is just a learning opportunity.
For sure. There's a lot of really cool things that Scrubs brings, and I'm very happy to see people enjoying Scrubs this much. It warms my heart. So I'm very sad to see anyone eliminated from the tournament, because obviously it means that they don't get to play more meaningful Scrubs games. But you should continue to race some Scrubs. It's a really fun preset. So hopefully you get the practice in for Season 5, a little bit of 4.5, try harder seeds. But just anything you can do, more donk is good practice. You know, any donk is good donk for practice, really.
Yeah,
We
for sure.
are
I
going
see.
to see if
Yeah, Sky is in the waiting
Sky
room
wants
right
to
now, so I imagine he will be joining us in just a second here.
And speaking of the devil, G's one, Mr. SkyyGoro.
GG's. I am in disbelief.
Believe
Yeah.
us, so are we. I spent the entire hour between when Blue found diving to you found diving, hypothesizing on ways that you could come back, and it all revolved around Rocket Barrel being found by you. Blue literally was missing only Rocket Barrel from about the minute that you found, I'm gonna go P5 until you finished.
Yeah, I don't even remember
And
going back to P5. So.
yeah, it was around when you got the first time you were in Aztec, essentially.
Yeah,
I see.
Blue lost
So,
probably an hour to that rocket barrel.
Yeah,
I'm glad I kept
and
going to get it. Like I kept dying, but I thought there's got to be something in here. I think it was either Rocket Barrel or Peanuts, maybe. So I kept going in. I didn't know how to do the. I didn't know how to get around that end, so I kind of just winged it there at the end because I couldn't remember where to
Yeah, I mean,
set up was.
you see a red potion and 2 out of the 3 are required. You have to just grind it out till you get it, in my opinion. There was nothing that would make that check easier. You already had it logically.
Yeah. Yeah, I just, I don't know where I really got lost. It was basically like...
Diving.
Yeah, diving. Yeah, it was diving because, like, I completely forgot about it. Like, it's kind of like when I said, like, when I filled out my form, it was like, what checks do you like? And I was like, whichever ones I can remember. So, you know.
I will say, for a while when you were running around somewhat like lost, we were like, oh, this is like the only real check that you can have. Except like this one other one. And then once you actually found the other alternative path of getting like, you know, punch into DK into all that kind of stuff, all of that was behind the same logical path that diving was on. So at that point, you're just unfortunately chasing checks that could be diving. So there was like, I think really you lost like maybe 15 to 20 minutes to sort of standing around being a little bit lost on what checks are even available, and then the remaining like 40 minutes of that was doing other checks that could have had diving before finally remembering the forest lobby check. I think
I just so
hyper-focused
on levels 1 through 3 that I totally forgot about the lobbies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isles is a big part of the SLO formula here. But yeah, I mean, once you found Donkey and Diddy, we were very concerned that you were just never finding diving. There's just so much block there.
I was kind of worried. Like, believe me, I was like, it's over as soon as I found it. So
if you
like,
watch back the,
and I'll try to go fast. I'll try to do things a little quicker.
If you watch the restream, we were also kind of convinced that it was over. It was like a crazy comeback streak from you.
I was literally speculating on ways, and Jim Jam was trying to temper it, being like, you know, like, I don't know about that. And I'm like, it's basically just Rocket Barrel can catch up here. It's like, and every time you found a new progression point, we're like, okay, now it's only this much more, now it's only this much more, now it's only 3 more steps. Now, oh, Sky's going to Helm. As soon as he gets the micro hand, he's gonna have everything answered. Now it's only 2 steps. Blue has to go, and the time for Blue to get there just kept ticking down, and it came out that it was literally 5.5 minutes of difference. Like that's an incredibly close race for essentially 2 different runners making 2 disparate, completely different mistakes that cost them about the same amount of time, and then there you go. You end up with this kind of result.
That's wow. I don't even remember. Like, it's crazy. It was only 2 hours and 40 minutes, but it's like I don't remember a damn thing about the seed anymore.
It's hard. GG's Blue. Welcome
GG's
in.
Blue.
GG's. GG's, Sky. Well done.
GG's Blue. I heard you had a rough rocket barrel.
Mhm.
I had a rough diving.
Oh, okay.
So Blue,
So
I
that
have a
was-
question for you.
Yeah.
Did hint wise, I think I saw you casinoing through levels in level order, going from Japes all the way to Castle. Is that accurate?
Was casinoing through my infographic.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because I
I
was
also pulled
chasing
up-
Minnie and Pineapple.
I also pulled up the infographic multiple times.
I had it
It's a
on my
useful
second screen,
thing.
and I was going row by column by column, chasing
Yeah.
Minnie
Oh my
and
gosh.
Pineapple.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that as it happened, you did in fact go Japes through Castle because it is listed that way. That's a bit unfortunate given that Castle was the answer. At any point did you look at that Castle scouring underground hint with like 4 potions in it and think to maybe skip ahead to that, or were you just
I
just
did.
so locked in on like just go step by step?
I did, but I've had like scouring hints that with 3 that point to 1, and then there's like, I don't know, homing and scouring or some moves that I never need in there as well. And I'd already gotten a huge hint which locked the entire seat, which was Mini Monkey in Underground. So I was like, but what if the rest is just bait? And it just
Right.
I did the pineapple checks. There's no mini checks in there. Otherwise, I would have gone and done that. I still don't know how do we get to PTT and just tiny with all of the hints that we have.
So the hints essentially refer this way, right? You have 6, 8, Tiny and Diddy. We know that 6 is for Mini Monkey. Mini is never hinted, it's just Pineapple, so it's cut off there. Pineapple gives Mini, so that's the 6th part of that.
Well, Mini has a Wath hint.
Wath, but not path, exactly. So the paths of it, Pineapple's to 6 for Mini, Pineapple's to Tiny for Mini, and then Pineapple is to 8 and Diddy because it opens up the Tiny Temple to let you punch the underground with Chunky. You logically need Pineapple to be able to get Peanuts in Tiny Temple, which is then 8 and Diddy, and then the 8 part of that is Trombone on top of the mountain. The other half of it that goes to Diddy, the reason why Diddy's on the path for Coconut, is because it gives
pineapple.
Twirl. Yeah, and Locked Pineapple, yeah, so that's the other option. But Twirl, basically, we got that Twirl Way of the Horde. Twirl Way of the Horde was not resolved by anything else. Because Strong Kong and Twirl were both not locking each other and Sphere Zero to each other, you can use either one to get Pineapple inside the various Aztec tunnels. So no move was required there, logically. So Twirl's Way of the Horde was still unresolved, so we were looking for an outstanding Twirl check.
Well, I was kind of thinking that since I have a Helm Tiny Face, it'll just be a mini game. It always seems to come down to mini games in this freaking game.
That's why. That's why we were like at the screen. Like I think every time you stopped to think about something, Jim Jam was like, "I've already told you, Blue. Go to Helm. You have to do Helm when you're thinking." And I think if you had gone to Helm and seen that the mini game didn't have Twirl, that might have helped you as well.
Yeah, that would have been smart.
I mean, I also noticed that you went back to Galleon a few times after Key 6, and I think you also forgot to mark that the last point in Galleon was your slam.
Yeah, I never marked that. You're right.
Yeah, okay. Was right about that. Because that was another point that cost you a good bit of time, was just looking for the red slam, and level 7 for the last point just doesn't really add up.
Did you end up finding the red slime, Sky?
It's on Kevin.
Kevin.
It's on the the Kasplat in Lighthouse.
I was overthinking as well on the slam. I was about to go into Tiny Sub, and then I stopped because I thought Mini was to key 8, and it's not.
And you missed key 6.
Yeah, and then I missed key 6 for a little bit, and
He
then I
leg-
remembered Minnie was Woth, and I was like, no, I think I'm right.
He legitimately exited the level right next to the mini monkey barrel on top of the submarine.
Yeah,
Ash was like,
I made a very bad mistake.
Sky, I had a screenshot literally ready that if you had like lost the seed by like maybe like 3 minutes ish, I was gonna send you. I was like, me when I don't go into submarine, like it was you on mini barrel with the pause menu up, and I was like, oh no.
I misremembered my Woths and my paths. So
It
like
happens.
if that in fact was path, then I was correct, but it was not.
Well, in either case, you both put on a very entertaining race. Sky, good luck to you in lower bracket round 2. I don't know who you'll be facing. I believe
he will be facing the loser of Berry and Honey, who have not
Berry
raced
and
yet.
Honey. Okay. And unfortunately, Blue, that's the last race of the tournament for you. Did you have fun at least?
I did.
I'm glad. It's been a lot of fun talking to you and everyone during the testing section of it about Scrubs. So I was hoping that you would have fun. So I'm glad you did at least.
Yeah, I did have fun, and I'm so glad that a lot of my community has picked up DK, and we play in my server offline. And Sky is, I'm very happy to say, part of this community. And it's just been so wonderful to be able to grow with my friends, to learn more about this game, to like teach each other moves and tricks and whatever. And it's been an absolutely journey. And Sky, to see you come this far and to just see how far you've come in like the last 1.5 months, you definitely deserve this. Congratulations.
You're very kind. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't have any plans to win, so
You better make some.
Well, now you have to keep grinding and getting better, and then win the whole bracket, right?
Exactly.
Ash, when are you taking me into the hyperbolic time chamber?
If you literally anytime you want, you come ping me. It's like, yo, you free? I'm free today. I'm free tomorrow. I'll help you out with anything. I'm always happy to lay down some extra knowledge on any Scrubs person.
Okay. That sounds good. I'll write that down and then lose the paper that I write it down on and then forget.
Oh, by the way, before we go, how'd you guys like that unhinted, except for barrels to Kongs, forest boss for Balloon to go
Oh my goodness, that was so great. I made You know what's funny about that is that I'm like, okay, so about 80% of the bosses require barrels. So I'm gonna say like, I'm gonna go check a boss. And then when I got Baboon Balloon, I'm like, I am very sad. And then I'm like, wait, when I'm at Castle and I got Sniper, I'm like, I totally need Baboon Balloon.
As far as I'm aware, it was the last check for me that I had open. So
yes,
yeah,
it was. You were okay. It's funny. You got really ahead of Sky at the beginning, maybe like 10 minutes ahead, and then because you couldn't find Balloon, the evened out. You guys were exactly even, and then Sky lost diving for an hour, and so you got an hour ahead, and then it pulled back on Rocket Barrel. So it was like
I mean, it makes sense. I've been continuing for like an hour.
Yeah.
Watching the race and just pray, please finish so I can DNF.
No, I would never do that. I would never finish.
And the funniest
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, Blue, for the love of God, please finish.
And as a result, both of you were basically at the end of the game at the same time. Like, Sky's entering K. Rool as you are entering Helm, essentially, and it's just so funny.
It's ridiculous.
All right.
I think my strategy here is when I do my match, I will hand Blue the controller and see how she does.
Not so great. I went 0-2. You should play yourself. At least you have a win.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, that I I think is the end of our stream for today. So I'm gonna shout out our runners, SkyyGoro and BlueRoses one more time. Thank you again, both of you, for putting on this entertainment tonight for us, or this afternoon actually. I'm going to shout out our trackers, Velvet, who's also doing our restream for today. Thank you for double duty, and Kameko Sky for also helping on tracking, making sure that our viewers are able to follow along with what everyone has. Also, please check out our YouTube at Scrub Central, and here, if you give us a follow at Scrub Central, we have more of our races coming up to be seen. Additionally, my co-commentator Jim Jam for today. It's always a pleasure to come with you, especially when seeds get unhinged like these ones. And thank you to all of you for watching. Please watch out for the next one. We'll see when we are going to have our next stream. I'm not entirely certain. Tomorrow. Yes, it is tomorrow. We have a race tomorrow. So check in for that. I've been Verdant Ash. It's always a pleasure to help with the Scrubs thing. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. So see you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you, volunteers.
Take care.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Blue,
Thank
for
you.
racing. Take care, everybody.